I'm sorry, we're gonna be starting here soon. They're still talking about some other stuff, but we should be starting here any minute.
do that before he unmutes, not after.
That's the point.
Well, you guys were still muted while you did that. So,
Oh, you bastard.
Doesn't matter. Welcome
who's
back
muted?
to Dungeons of Hades. Last time we played, and I apologize for the power outage because we blew up one of my walls. But
It wasn't needed.
No, it was needed. Actually, I'm glad we got it fixed. Last time, the Intrepid group, the Indomitable Few, continued their journey north, leaving the town of Alafrida after doing so much to lift the morale and spirits of the local inhabitants. Oh, and by the way, also taking care of a lesser necromancer in the process. No, lesser lich. But only lesser by a little bit.
Definitely not on HP.
You guys kicked his ass, took his shit, burned his house down, all in a good day's work.
There's only like 9 episodes on here.
And with that,
Yeah.
Walking north,
What?
the road ahead, you saw a couple people the first day. Now, these people looked very messed up. You stopped to take time to heal horses, heal people, mend wagons. Good humanitarian efforts all around. And then, after that, you pretty much did not see another soul.
You ate all the other fucking candy.
Oh my god. Is this really happening?
Yes.
Anyway.
I'll shut up. My bad.
As you move north, I can't even say I'm surprised. Like, that's the thing, though, is I'm not even surprised. You guys are too funny. As you move north, the smoke began to thicken. The second day of travel, you notice that little flakes of ash began to fall throughout the day. And the air tasted acidic and burnt on your tongue, in your nose, and even for some of you, your eyes stung and watered. The third day, definitely things are getting worse. Some of you have had to put cloth or various other filtering methods in front of your faces, your nose, and your mouth. Some of you have glasses that you've put over your eyes to help keep the stinging and the watering down. But for some of you, it's a nuisance but manageable. And the visibility continues to drop. The ash flakes continue to grow heavier and thicker. The ground is ghosted and dusted white. There is still some vegetation, trees with leaves. Actually, no, there wouldn't be, because as we climb or crawl closer to winter, most of the deciduous have dropped their leaves. A few evergreen here and there, but are left with a ghostly visage, as their normally vibrant colors do not exist in the dark and the gray. And also the ash that coats everything leaves everything, the landscape, in kind of a monochromatic sight before your eyes. That is at least until the afternoon approaches, where the sky, the ground, and everything around turns a horrible sickly blood red as the sun sets, which cannot be seen to you, but illuminates the sky, the clouds, and the smoke in such a way that you can only guess what time of day it is. But nonetheless, you see nothing in this.
I know what day it is. Don't give me that shit.
With the notable
Caleb meta
exception.
shit.
Fuck off, dude. You know what I'm saying.
I'm fucking with you. I'm sorry.
Anyway, with that, you guys take shelter. Diana reveals a new spell up her sleeve. Essentially something that would allow you guys to not even keep a watch. a 100 foot by 100 foot magical cube that can be changed to look smoky or opaque. And upon anything entering this cube that is not one of you guys, she is awakened and alerted immediately to this. And I can't remember what the name of that spell is, but we talked about it last week. So with that, you start the trek on day 4.
Diana's
It-
wet dream.
I mean, if you're referring to her eyes watering from the stinging smoke, then sure.
No, I'm talking about the name of the spell.
Oh, Diana's foot. A secluded space for her and one other person.
Huh?
Yeah, that's not how the spell works.
Draco's wet dream?
Yeah, that's Draco's wet dream, and that's a 5th level spell, so
No.
you got a ways to go.
But sadly, you don't have spell casting, so fuck up. No.
I mean, we have 5th level spells now.
We do.
Yes, but Draco doesn't.
That's
Draco
true.
doesn't have any spells.
Exactly.
Never will.
The highest I got is 3rd at the moment. But that's because I'm multi-class.
Okay, let's stop talking about each other's wet dreams and get back to the game.
Fair.
With that being said, as the
So that's
fourth-
what you call your D&D sessions.
Yeah. What do you guys think I get through the day?
That's
By ignoring us?
Mine is meaning Terry Crews and him just holding me.
That would be pretty dope, actually.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Anyway, stop distracting me, damn it.
Andy,
No,
Right.
fuck you.
You guys soldier on through the smoke. As you remembered, I had everyone make a Constitution saving throw as
Mhm.
the smoke persisted to get thicker. That stinging, burning irritation in your eyes, throat, and nose and lungs ever continues to persist. And it has started to affect even some of your animals, as you notice, Scorpirus, that what's your owl's name? It's
BLs.
BLs. Thank you. I was gonna say Bell Z, but I knew that was wrong. BLs is not as chipper as he normally is, and is content to just sit on your shoulder or on the horse's backside as you guys make your way forward.
Alright.
But with that, as day draws to dusk, the sky once again turning red overhead, and this sickly and very uncomfortable vision of everything around you cast in a light that just can only remind you of the color of blood. You see some lights up ahead. And when I say some, I mean it looks like the visible horizon, which is, I would say, about 1 mile tops, is kind of more akin to a wall of light, softly glowing in the distance. Also, something that you notice, which breaks from what you've been experiencing of the cold winter's coming air, is now a strong, warm southern breeze. And with that, we begin tonight's session.
Warm breeze.
Warm as in. What's the word?
I think he's a little smoky in here.
Yeah.
Gonna have some fried owl for dinner.
A little smoky.
Oh,
It's raining like fat flakes of ash, and like you can barely see your hand in front of your face.
just kind of like do I have prestidigitation? I don't think I do.
Wow, a wizard that doesn't have prestidigitation.
Every
Yeah,
once
no.
in a while, you can hear the coughs from your companions as they don't handle this smoky miasma so well.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
In fact, with that being said, I would like everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. Have
Yay!
animals, please make it for them. The DC is 16.
Ah!
I
Oh,
failed my
no.
first. I failed my first Constitution save, so I guess I'll also roll
First
for
roll
BLs.
of the night.
I almost got it.
Ooh, I failed. I rolled
BL's
13.
BL's got a 17.
Oh wait. Shit.
So what was the save?
It was
The
16.
save was 16.
I,
What are we
so
doing?
BL's isn't gonna
We're
die.
on the Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Scorpius, did you ever rework those stats? The owl.
The only thing I didn't get the chance to talk to Polo about it.
Yes, you
Mhm.
did, and we agreed to the large owl stats.
No, that's not what I was talking about. Me and Scorpius had a very long
Oh,
conversation about that.
He's saying it shouldn't have as much strength
Mm-mm.
as it does have.
Absolutely fucking not.
For your con save?
We'll talk about it later, Paul. I don't know.
I mean, the way I'm looking at it is it's 10 would not 10 would be the baseline for the owl. But
We'll talk about it later. Not now.
Oh shit.
anyway, so the only person so far that has saved it is my owl.
No, Draco saves because he gets roll d6 on Constitution saving throws.
Huh?
13 plus 4 is
Oh
17.
yeah, that's right. All right, so he saved as well.
I don't think. I think it's just a straight con.
It's
But your con is +4.
So she has a 16. She saves.
Meets beats.
Oh yeah, shit. I gotta write up homebrew rules tonight.
All right.
Oh,
so
you already rolled.
anybody who
Okay.
failed,
Ow.
you're you are
You passed.
coughing. And we're gonna say for all intents and purposes your movement is halved
Oh shit.
as exertion is breathing is now becoming taxing, and rather than a autonomic body function,
You sure you have that work?
you have to force yourself to breathe.
What about our animals? We have like horses.
Yes.
Oh,
He's-
shit, I gotta roll for the horse.
And-
He did say roll for all animals.
Roll for all animals.
Oh,
and
I got to
that's-
roll for my horse too.
Yeah, what would be? What would be? I just have a regular horse, so
I don't have I don't have like I don't know the
You-
stats of the horse I'm riding.
It's Joe Blow horse stats, so whatever that
Yeah.
is.
yeah. We're just using regular riding horses. We don't have fucking anything. They got a +1 in con.
The only horse that
Go here.
doesn't have to breathe, actually,
What?
technically by that rule,
And I'll just open up
is
your
Alright, my horse
Colleen
failed.
and
start
Lucy's
off like
horse
that
because
instead.
they are technically ethereal
Being.
creations.
This is your core rules.
Oh, the
Do all
horses.
your stuff,
did
the damage.
fucking
All you have to do is hit
not
it.
great.
Like
I think the
freaking
horses are gonna die.
Yeah,
the,
like-
the horse rolled a
Homework.
6.
con save. These are all your saves. So you just
Okay,
hit
did
con.
anybody roll a 1?
I rolled
And-
7.
No.
That's-
The question is, did you roll a 1?
Roll a 1. Anybody roll a 1?
No, I don't
Let's
think
see what
so.
Zach rolls.
No, Zach doesn't.
Wait,
roll.
I
Zach
don't
already
roll.
rolled. I
doesn't
rolled
have
for
to.
my horse because
But
me and
yeah.
him are on the same horse.
I have mine in a different
All
one.
right.
I don't know what a war horse's con.
Oh wait, what? You have a war horse?
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
I got it. It's right here in front of me.
If
I thought you just had warhorse armor.
Oh, a war
No, it's
horse
on a
is
wall
+1.
horse. It's a big ass Clydesdale. It's a war
Yeah,
horse.
a war
Mhm.
horse has +1 to con.
Okay. So
No, the only thing that.
Lottie-dottie, everybody that failed, your movement speed is halved.
Okay, so the
Oh,
party.
sweet! I
get
get advantage on stealth now.
Any physical actions are with disadvantage
Oh no.
So
because
melee attacks have disadvantage.
melee attacks have disadvantage. That is correct.
God.
Also, I guess on that same token, strength saving throws would be at disadvantage.
Oh god.
I would say you guys all rig up like bandanas, cloths, blankets,
Yeah.
whatever, to go over pets and self and mounts,
Oh, it's just like the COVID.
Yes.
which is helping, but still, it's
It only
It
does so
is-
much.
unbearable. This choking, clogging smoke.
Does anyone have change wind?
If only we had an air genasi
A,
with us.
a druid. We had a druid. Where'd he go?
He abandoned you.
Uh,
I thought you were gonna. Oh, I guess
Also,
he
wait,
was
wait, wait,
supposed to
I
come
have a
back
question.
and help us with the dragon.
Yeah,
what happened to Link's necklace?
Link kept his necklace. That
he-
So all
was
your stuff. is
He,
here.
he kept the thing from the
yes, he did. The priest,
Oh fuck.
because that seemed to be something that bonded to him.
Okay.
And as he once told you all, it takes a little out of him to become stronger.
Okay.
To what
Well-
angle, you do not know, but you did notice that as soon as he put it on, the flowers began to bloom and grow.
Oh, that would have been a cool item to see what it would have done.
Would have been cool. That's for damn sure.
Okay.
But
yeah,
he
sorry.
left.
Sorry about that. I just
All
wanted.
right, so Lil, I don't know if you heard me, but Kali actually does not need to make a Constitution saving throw because she is technically considered a ethereal creature and doesn't have to do with normal human bullshit. Because she comes from the spell,
She said okay.
the paladin spell Summon Steed.
Yep.
I think that's right.
I'm pretty sure that's where it comes from.
Hover over one of them.
I think it's paladin /
There's
cleric.
the bubble in the eye. Hit the
Because in
eye.
that turbo, Lucy's
And I will
horse
tell you
doesn't have to
everything you
do it
Not the
either.
spell.
Okay.
Whenever you hit the. Oh well, do the spell. Aim it.
I had a question. I forgot my question. Yeah, so we're like just traveling half speed now overall as a party.
Pretty much everybody that has failed has slowed down. Oddly enough, the only one of your NPCs that did not fail, Diana, which is kind of funny when you look at it.
Ah,
The paladin failed, the cleric failed, but the wizard didn't.
this one did.
My fucking horse did.
It's okay. Like I said, nobody's dying, but you're definitely not moving at your best. And you are
Accurate.
breathing, coughing too. Like it is, breathing is hard. So also, with that being said, stealth would be at disadvantage too if you fail, just because you cannot hold your cough in. So with that, you guys continue to move forward, or would you like to stop here and come up with a plan? Or what are you all up to?
How
I
far
mean-
out are we?
I mean, we're at least
you
3
can't
days out
where-
from the last town.
You can't be more than 2 miles, judging by how even after a mile there is no visibility. But that's like absolute. But you can kind of see big silhouettes up to then, and then nothing. But you can see the light kind of glowing through.
Can I basically yell at Thea? Because I bet it's probably loud as shit with this like wind stuff, right? Or not?
No, it's still
Okay,
gen-
I'm not gonna yell. I'm gonna look behind Thea.
okay, let's call it let's say it's a 30-mile-an-hour breeze.
Okay, so I would look over at Thea and like I wouldn't scream, but I would like more loudly say since she's behind me, can you message Lilith and ask her to get above this the smoke to see how far away we are.
Sure. Got to roll anything?
I mean, I
No,
thought
message
you have
just
message.
happens.
Okay. Well,
It's your cantrip, remember? I know it's been a while.
I pull out my locket, swirl it 3 times, twirl it 3 times, and what else do I have to do? And say send a message. And then Lilith ask Lilith if she can go above the clouds to see up ahead. Is that what you
So
asked?
Lilith, we'll say for
Most
sake
not
of sanity
clouds.
right now, since you know Kali is going to be fine, and because visibility dropped off so fucking quickly, you probably stayed low to the ground so you could keep an eye out on your friends and party members. So if you wish to have Kali ascend in altitude and see if you can't get over this, that is at your discretion.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
All right.
I relay the message back to Yosef, letting him know they'll try.
Okay.
Lilith, did you fail your save?
No, technically no.
Yeah, she passed with a
I think it's 16.
It was a DC 16.
no. She passed with a 19.
Oh, then you passed.
Good
Yeah.
shit.
So
Yeah,
Is,
because
uh,
she's got a high
Diana-
con. What was that?
can you guys hear me?
No, I can hear you now. You died there for half a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, let me know if my voice gets like robotic-y. My internet hasn't been the best lately. So.
Yeah, for some reason your mic's on like whenever someone else was talking, whenever you talk, it like quiets down and stuff like that.
Oh, weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
I asked Lilith if Diana was with her. I want to
Yeah.
assume yes, but okay, yeah. So, like, a few of the only people who did not fail are on Kali, as you kind of give her a little yip yip on the on her sides, and she ascends higher up in altitude. You get to a point where you can feel that it's really starting to get you're starting to get high up in the air. The warm wind dies down to a much more cooler, much more what you would expect to be a near winter afternoon day. And I would say you climb, let's call it 1,500 feet. And you finally get above the clouds. And you're kind of like just skimming the top of the clouds. And it's still hazy as shit up here. But you can see that beneath you is this roiling, dark, this kind of white, smoky cloud that extends south, east, and west. And it looks like up ahead, kind of, I would say about 3 miles ahead, kind of looks like it drops off. And then past that, it looks like it just goes back to haze. And up here, with the amount of smoke you're looking through, it's very hard to see any light. But you do notice that the further north your vision takes you, the darker the clouds become. They go from like white to gray to kind of like this sickly, fuel-laden black and brown.
What's the plan?
Should I probably message Lilith again? And
At their altitude, they are outside of messages range.
oh, well, darn. Never mind then.
Huh.
Is there any way they can let us know what they're seeing?
I mean,
Coming back down.
Diana would inform you, Lilith, that she can't communicate with them unless she drops a higher level spell, or vice versa. They can't communicate with you guys, so you would know that this would be a go up, look around, come back down.
Yeah, we'll start to go back down, so that way we can let them know what's going on.
Okay. So, a couple minutes later, you guys see this like disturbing black silhouette just start to phase through the fog and the smoke, and suddenly there is a big fucking raven starting to flap furiously to break as it touches on the ground next to you guys. But it's kind of one of those things where 1 second ago it wasn't there, it wasn't even visible, and now it's there.
Wait, could Lilith or where's his name again? Kali.
Ali.
Could Kali use its wings to push away the smoke?
With how much there's going to be, Zach,
Yeah,
or Thea, it wouldn't
You
be
would
that.
just create airflow, but you'd be pushing more smoke into what was displaced.
It would not be beneficial.
No, it was just an idea.
Not a bad idea. And that's why you asked me.
So we
I didn't
are-
know Ring of Protection also added +1 to saving throws.
Diana will speak up, one of the few people who is not coughing and retching, but every once in a while has a small tickle at the back of her throat. Says, "We knew this would be coming, and we do have Thea, your Icebane. We could just try walking through it slowly and extinguishing the flames.
All right.
Maybe even use some of our fire potions or spells."
Remind me again, how much of that water did we take with us?
I think we only took 3 stones out of the 6.
Oh yeah, we have half. So we have, like what? How many Olympic-sized swimming pools?
Oh, hold on. We have this written down. Pour. You have 120 gallons per stone.
So yeah, we have 121 gallons of times 3, so 360 gallons of water that we can use.
I don't think putting water on this kind of fire right now would be a good idea. That'll just put more smoke in our face.
Yeah, but the idea
More
is
steam than smoke.
well, yeah, but
Yeah.
also another
It would
idea is
stop
just
the burning fire.
is trying to like if there's like a way that we can't get through to the wildfire, we have a option to extinguish the flames maybe for just a little bit so we can get through.
True.
I mean, you all might have a weakness to fire, but I surely don't.
I'm sorry, Scorpius, but the horse that you're riding does not.
Well, the one thing we might actually do is the animals aren't looking well. Perhaps we should leave them farther back so they don't take the brunt of most of this ash.
Yeah, but the problem is if we leave them, then there's a chance we can't find them again, and if we leave it behind, it's going to take us even more.
You're gonna spend more time.
More time in the smoke.
Wait, I thought you had the whole. This is outside character. I thought you had the whole feat that you know exactly where everything is
Basically.
that you've seen. So wouldn't you be able to just retrace your steps?
Well, yeah, but if he's coughing up a lung, I'm gonna say his memory is gonna be a little fuzzy, as his face turns purple through lack of blood to his brain.
Yeah, the only thing I could probably do in that regard is like leave a trail of some sort.
Okay.
But even then, I'm able to like remember things, but not everything. You can process a lot of information.
I just couldn't remember how the feat went. All right.
It's technically that's what it says, but it's up to the DM's interpretation of how it works.
I mean, regardless, we're gonna have to go up that mountain. We're gonna have to leave the animals somewhere.
Well, yeah, but
we're not gonna be able to take them all the way up there.
The idea is where the dragon is, or the edge of the dragon. It's probably not going to be on fire, or it's because it's already probably going to be burnt.
But yeah, you would know that
How long has this fire been going in general?
a month now.
Okay, so yeah, there would be like a whole bunch of like
There is a
already.
huge swath of land north of here that is just badlands. It's
Oh.
nothing. It
Okay,
is
Okay,
dude.
so
ash to
if
ash.
I had to guess, based off the rate of the fire and everything I've seen and wind and all that jazz, how far do you think it would be from currently where we're at to get there in just an estimate time, not precise, but just if I had to guess?
I would say by morning tomorrow, if you kept moving at your best pace and then stopped at night, the flames would reach you at dawn.
Does anybody have the cantrip control flames?
I have a dagger that can put out non-magical flames.
And what's the radius?
It doesn't really. That's more up to DM.
No,
It does.
it says on the ice bane.
Did you
Also-
tell me?
I don't remember this. Also, another question: the wand of illumination. Can you remind me if it works on fire?
Is that something I made up, or was that a book item?
I don't know. Or we mean frostbane or the wand of illumination?
The wand of illumination.
I don't know. We bought it at the shop with the
Oh.
wand of magic missiles.
I got it. It says it can snuff out non-magical flames in a 30-foot. So I'm guessing 30-foot radius.
That's pretty dope.
It's not bad, but
Well,
that
but
means there'll be 15 feet to a side where shit is not on fire.
the what I know of the wand of illumination, it can like take away light, including fire. That's the only thing I know about. But I don't know like how much it can take away. Because it can take it away and then put it back, and wherever I want to put it.
Give it a whirl.
Well, we're not near any fire.
Oh, as soon as you see or something.
Brand. This is frostbane.
So wait, did you just basically give me something that could absorb fire and I could throw it on people?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember.
Let me look this up.
But
Oh wait,
no,
no.
like-
It can extinguish all non-magical flames 30 feet from you. Not in the radius.
Is it like a cone?
It doesn't say.
well, yeah, 30 feet. So that would be. Would that be a radius of 60 feet then, or a diameter of 60 feet?
If you want it, it doesn't say.
Well, because think about it. If it's 30 feet from you, so 30 feet to a sides gives you a circle with a diameter
Diameter
of
60.
60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, then that's that.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know if it was gonna be like a
the
30 feet
this is-
cone in front of me, or is it actually a 60-foot radius? It doesn't say. That's why it's a little. I guess up to you. So we're saying 60 feet diameter.
If the book says 30 feet from you,
Then that would assume that would be a sphere. I would assume. Or
You
a
know what?
line.
I don't
Here,
think
wait.
I've ever seen it used.
Frostbane?
To the
Frostbrand.
capacity.
What's it called?
Frostbrand. BRAND.
It's pretty much just the opposite of my weapon, in all honesty. To an extent, it does.
Yeah, no,
pull-
I think you may have made this one up, Poe, because I'm not finding anything that
No,
does.
the Frostbrand is an actual
No, that's what I'm
item.
talking about. I'm talking about the
And I
one
gotta
illumination.
stop making shit up
You
and then
can-
not writing the rules down for it.
Because
When you draw this weapon, you can extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet of you.
Within
You cannot use
30
this
feet of you.
property. You cannot use this property more than once per hour.
So within 30 feet, that means it is a.
is it like a cone?
No,
No.
that means it's a circle of 30 feet
Okay.
centered around you.
centered around you.
Yeah. The only thing I'm finding is like 3.5 stuff, which I don't. It may be it, but I doubt it.
Well, D&D Beyond has it,
Oh no, I'm talking about the wand of illumination.
Oh, wand of illumination. Illumination.
Yeah, I know it.
Well, shit. All right, yeah. Let's say that. You know what? Fuck it. Let's say that the wand of illumination, you can expend one of its charges to extinguish a 15-foot sphere of non-magical flames.
And then can I also summon it back for another 15 foot? I mean, another charge? Because like the way you explained it, okay, it was like the Harry Potter thing where you can like take light and like.
No, that was the objective. No, you're right. I did make this.
Okay, so how many charges it has? You did not tell me how many charges it had because I don't have it written down. 3 charges. How many does it regain after every day? I can roll. I can roll a d6 or like 1d3.
No. 4 charges. Roll a d4 at the start of every day. That's what it regains.
Okay.
Just make it simple.
So 4 charges. Okay, got it.
All right, but much like any battery, if you oh god, I'm choking.
Please don't.
It's all that
If you
ash.
store 4 straight charges of, maximum fire sucking, the wand's probably gonna burn out.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
We got nowhere but up and ahead. We might as well get going.
Also, some of you are fire resistant, so
Who has the cloak of fire of elements?
My blade gives me fire resistant.
I have a fire resistant cloak in the bag of holding.
Yeah, and I have my nice fire resistant potion.
I'm naturally resistant to fire.
And do we have another 2 in the bag of holding?
No,
Okay.
we have in the bag of holding. We have because I write every fucking thing down.
Also, I would say me and Swift should go to the front since I have the dagger. So if we come across any flames, I can extinguish them.
Also, I'm gonna look over at the. Hey, Thea, can I borrow some ammo and stuff like that for like your musket?
Sure.
I have 3 potions of fire resistance, and I also have the fire resistant cloak.
Okay,
How much do you need?
Just give me like 15 bullets.
Okay, how much powder? I'll just give you 15 powder too, because I think
Yeah.
I think what me and Paula did is like one bullet, one powder when we
Yeah.
use it.
essentially you have 1 charge. When you have an ammo, you have 1 charge.
Um,
That's
ki-
everything you need to shoot the weapon 1 time.
Also, when I have the flintlock pistol that I stole off the undead boy.
Right.
Can Thea help me or teach me to reload it so I don't do what John did?
Sure. You want to do that right now?
Not now.
I mean,
I'd rather not.
What- what-
I have a feeling what you would do.
So at this point, as you guys are discussing your plans, you kind of see.
Stop it. Not now.
You see the good doctor and Lucy having an animated hand conversation, and then she comes over and says, my part has reminded me that we can change Turbo's form into whatever she desires. So much like how Lilith has Kali, we can change ours into another bird and maybe carry 2 people that would normally get burned.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We could just do the fucking fairy thing because if we have 2 birds, I'm pretty sure they can lift a horse.
That would require some, I believe the term is fancy flying, but yes, I think that could be done.
Or we could just hook up like a rope system. Well, not a rope system, but like a harness for the
A
horses.
sling?
No, like a harness for the horse, so they can just.
No, yeah.
Stop trying to put sex swings on this horse. Jesus
What?
Christ.
No. What the fuck is no? Just like as soon as you said two birds carrying a horse, I imagined a harness with two lines leading to each bird,
Mhm.
much like how two helicopters can carry the same thing without killing each other.
Mhm.
You're gonna sling load a horses across a forest fire.
Hey, listen, if it works,
If
it works.
That's something that can be done. Lucy just needs time to change Turbo's form.
My horse is always going to stay a horse.
Yeah, he can't change. He's just a horse.
Unless
I mean, it
someone has
depends if you put.
polymorph, just
Yeah, I was about to say
instantly
it depends. It depends if you use a polymorph spell.
I
on it
would
or
just
not.
laugh if like this would be like the perfect time to have polymorph. Be like, I can, and just.
I was gonna say, do we is polymorph? Do we have that yet, or is that too?
It's a level.
That's
It's a,
six and up.
it's a level 3 spell. Most of us could use it, but I don't know why Yosef would have it. Is the problem? You know what I mean?
So we have. Oh my god, nobody has polymorph.
No, because
I don't think I can use polymorph.
I'm pretty sure Warlock can use a polymorph.
I don't have access to 3rd level warlock spells.
Oh, we don't have polymorph, so that's.
I
out of
know.
question.
I know bards can.
Wait.
Let me double check.
If I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, I don't know.
Polymorph is 4th level. The highest I will ever get in bard is 3rd.
No. Lilith does not have polymorph.
Bards, druids, sorcerers, and wizards can get it. If
Mhm.
you subclasses are arcane trickster rogue, eldritch knight fighter, and trickery cleric.
Yep.
So you're the only one here that could have learned it.
No, you got Diana.
Druid.
I ain't a druid. She's a wizard.
Yeah, there are oddly enough no druids in this party anymore.
There
we used to
was.
have one.
We used to have one.
That may be the next character I play, either a monk or a druid, one of the two.
No, Swift. No. Stop it.
Enough character changing.
I
I'm not.
appreciate
No.
your
Next
first-
campaign. Next campaign.
Your first change was in good taste, and that was
I-
well done.
next campaign. Okay, calm down.
So, the good doctor speaks again. What's the plan then?
I guess.
We're still making a plan.
Yeah.
Plan is to make a plan.
I guess, good doctor. The best thing we can do is just keep going until we can get to where we're tired and we need a rest for the night, and
I
then
say
prepare
let's
for the
Leroy
fire.
Jenkins this shit.
Wait, what? What?
That's a
What
good
did she
way
say?
to
What does
die.
that mean?
You don't.
did he
You've never
say?
heard of.
You never heard that?
Oh,
I know what it-
Leroy.
I know what it is, but what does that mean in our context?
Go
I think
in.
it's- I think.
Go
I
in
think
guns
Go in
blazing.
fucking swinging, man.
You know, I think
Basically,
I
Leroy
think it
Jenkins
means.
is,
And I
y'all
quote,
need to learn something because my children know what that is.
yeah, it's basically fuck the plan, just do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
the whole meme was you make up a
Unless,
plan, and
unless
then
you guys
someone
are
just
gonna like
goes.
the taste of barbecue horses and humans, then sure, let's do it. Why not?
No.
Taste of chicken.
I do not want Greg the Warhorse to die.
If we do the bird plan,
Mm.
I know some of you are fire resistant.
Mhm.
Eh,
No,
maybe-
The
this
first
is
plan
kidding.
is
I'm not making.
them changing their horse to a big bird like yours,
Right,
and then
because
strapping somebody's horse to it. I don't really fucking know. I didn't completely understand it. Draco was kind of lost.
Lilith should understand this, or Rachel should understand this, because essentially we're gonna sling a horse under two birds and yoink them over the forest fire onto the other side. It's like sling loading an artillery piece, except for it's a horse.
Can you do that with a warhorse?
Sure.
Yeah.
They do it with tanks.
While we're going,
I guess to get over the fire.
or yeah, while we're going, can I? I think I have to make three slings.
I don't know.
Can I just do that with like 50 feet of rope, or do I need more?
Oh well, between the rope you guys have on your hand, this is definitely doable.
Okay, so I'm gonna start making those while we're traveling.
Okay.
Lilith wants to know if Kali dies, well, the paladin make her a new one.
No, because the paladin can only have one mount, and that is Turbo. That's her own.
You're not using Kali for this.
I promise.
Suck my
Kali can
asshole.
also field, though.
Yeah,
And Kali will be flying not through, but hopefully
above.
depending on essentially what will be your and Lucy's animal handling.
I did not mean to click that.
Yeah.
And you
If
guys can give
anybody's
them, like,
getting
advantage and
fried-
shit like that.
It's Draku on Greg the Warhorse that's being hung and
Oh no!
down
there's
and
no,
rotisseried above the
There
flame.
is no way that with 2 riders to control and 1 fully armored warhorse, you cannot be there.
Draku, also you
You're
can
gonna
say
have to tie up Greg, send him on his merry way, and then meet him on the other side.
Draku, how long can you fly?
Hold on.
How long and how high?
Yeah, I would say, do you have true flight yet, or is it still a hover?
Hover.
with limitation?
No, I don't get that until 11th level.
Oh well, shit, we're close. Not there yet.
I have. This is what I have.
Wait, do I have that spell?
That's a restoration.
No,
flight.
I thought I had a certain spell.
I do have one question for everybody that's currently afflicted. Could I potentially use Lesser Restoration on them?
See, that's the thing, though, is that this isn't something that's gonna go away until
No.
you get out of it.
Well, I figured that, but a temporary solution, knowing that it would be a temporary solution, at least until the fight is over.
So
I mean-
you want to use a Lester Restoration like a Buterol. Just
I mean, if he does that,
everybody
do we get to
breathe for a little
re-roll?
while.
Do we get to re-roll?
Huh?
If he does that, do the people that fail get to re-roll?
I would be burning through 2 third levels and 3 second level spell slots.
Well, we're not really gonna. I don't think we're gonna be doing any other spells today. So
I mostly just need my cantrip, and then I got.
You know what? I think I would allow it.
You
I
allow
would
it?
allow that.
So my fly speed is 30 foot. But I only go. I don't know. It says I only go 5 feet above the ground.
oh, that's
Yeah, so that's
that's the problem.
But my
That's not-
duration is for 10 minutes.
Do anything at higher levels? It does not. All right.
At
Who-
11th level, there is no distance above the ground. It should, man, as I level up, it should make it to where I can fly above the ground higher, but that's just not how it's written.
Who all was affected?
Okay.
Mm,
It's just me.
who's
I
affected
know,
by
I-
smoke?
Yeah, I know. I am. Thea is.
I am.
You are.
Lucy and the good doctor are. Diana is not.
Me and
All-
Lilith aren't.
Pretty much all living horses are affected.
Got 3 living horses are
I-
affected.
I would say prioritize so I can cast it 5 times on what. There's only 5 people that are affected by it currently.
Yeah.
I'll burn all my 3rd level slots, all my
What?
2nd level slots.
Above
Wait.
table, focus on your pilots for this operation.
Oh yeah, because their ability.
Yeah,
checks.
yeah. Yeah.
No,
would-
I know, but I'm burning
Well,
all of them.
I would make sure that they pass their things first.
It doesn't matter if I cast it higher level or not. It's
No, that's not what he's saying. He's saying cast it on them first, see if they make it. If they don't make it, cast it again on them. Is what he's saying.
all right. I'll do that. So I'll cast it once on both of them.
Okay, because Lilith failed, right? Or did Lilith?
No, she
Lilith
failed. No,
passed.
she
Lilith
she
passed.
passed.
Oh, okay. So you just need to cast it on Lucy then, because she
Okay.
failed miserably.
Okay, that I'll do.
All right, I will re-roll. And that is a 17 plus 2, so that passes. So
Okay.
the ever quiet, never speaking paladin starts to breathe easy again, using her tabard as kind of mask the weird vertical lines crisscrossing across her face, giving her this odd look from essentially below the nose down. And you can see you can't see her mouth, but you can see the smile in her eyes as she gives you a gesture of thanks.
It's no problem. Uh,
So what exactly are we doing?
I'm casting Lesser Restoration on everybody that's currently affected, so we won't be as affected during the battle. Because as of currently, we have disadvantage on all attack rolls, skills, and all that shit. We're going to be going in crippled. Right now, I'm trying to make it so we're less crippled.
But that's all strength stuff too. That doesn't affect any intelligence. The lower 3 or your con.
But I use my charisma for attack rolls.
Yeah.
So it would also affect me.
Diana speaks up and says, I think it would be best if we also maybe took Greg's armor off
Yes.
and also emptied the pockets of our pilots.
Yep.
That
I
would
know
definitely
some
cut
of
the
us
weight.
are fireproof. Maybe you can, I know this is unpleasant, but walk it through to the other side so we don't have to carry it and make so many trips.
What are we walking through?
That, and she points north to the wall of flames.
No, what are we walking through though?
A wall of flames.
A forest fire.
Okay. So I take Greg the Warhorse's
Actually,
armor
we
off.
may not. We may not. Well, we're not at the fire yet. We gotta rest before we
Right,
get
right,
there.
no.
We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it today.
Well,
But if you're fireproof, or
Uh.
the heat will bother you, you could haul some of the heavier stuff so we don't have to through the air.
I'm naturally resistant through my bloodline.
I can throw on the cloak of fire resistance.
Perhaps Draco.
Draco, something I would actually suggest about that, instead of like, if we're carrying items, let's say like the bag of holding, for example, through it, wouldn't it be more smart to like wrap important items in that instead of?
Or
Yeah.
you could throw everything in the bag of holding and then give that to one of the bird riders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean I could do that.
Because
Well,
just the possibility of it burning, and especially the bag of holding burning, is one of the problems.
I'm still gonna waste. I'm still gonna use
Okay.
all my spell slots, so everybody who failed re-roll.
Okay, I'll roll.
I'll give it a shot.
And that will be including myself because I can do it on.
15 plus 3, so
Con.
and then plus
Oh,
1.
yikes.
Got a 19.
Nope,
I
still failed.
appreciate the re-roll, but the good doctor still fails. 13 plus 2 is 15.
I failed too.
I'm the only one that hasn't re-rolled.
Yeah. What about you, Scorpius?
All right.
There you go.
23.
There you go. Okay, so we're walking to the wall of fire,
And it burns,
and then we are
in the
taking.
ring of fire.
I'm letting Greg the Warhorse go.
Yes, but we could always take a couple people over to the other side first to, I don't know, hold down the fort or something and, keep the horses while the rest of us, haul the heavy stuff.
Well, let's before like this is this is all good and well, but we can't really decide what to do until we actually see how bad the fire is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Let's head towards the fire.
Well, yeah. Let's go as far as we can and take a nap, take a rest.
Short or long?
I think I would take a long rest to regain our spells.
Okay.
That's just my vote.
I'll try to put the dagger in the direction of where the fire's coming, and I'll stay near it.
It's 30 foot around you. Don't fucking worry about it. Okay, so
That's why I said stay near it.
towards the wall of fire.
Okay.
All right,
So,
sounds
yeah,
good to me.
we take a long rest and any shit you need to do. Beat
I
out.
thought we were already. I thought we just got done with a long rest.
No, we have to take another one because
No,
we
you
weren't.
walked the morning. It's midday. It's
Okay.
halfway through the day now.
Yeah,
So-
we want to walk throughout the day until we need a rest. Is what
I would also like to mention you did say that our movement was halved.
Mm-hmm.
All of us that didn't fail, our movement would not be halved anymore.
Well, it's all about the horses mainly because we're still on horses.
Yeah.
True.
Which I mean, we're still most riding speed. I would say is what 60 foot,
Yeah, 60 foot is riding speed.
and then if you do action bonus action, 120.
Yeah, so
So it's
now
half.
that now that's
So essentially, if it's half now, everybody's
60.
moving at the same speed because everybody's moving about 30 now.
Okay.
More or less.
So you're you can either ride the horses or lead them, but you're doing about the same.
yeah.
Okay. So let's fucking go to the wall of fire.
Okay.
Doom doom to the wall of fire.
To the wall of fire.
That's it.
All right. So with that, you guys kind of get yourself squared away and continue to head north along the road. As I said before, the flakes fall heavy. The landscape around you looks apocalyptic. And even though a lot of you have passed now, you kind of watch as your animals, your horses, kind of huff and puff and cough as they move along. None of them, I would say, like as you watch them tire out underneath you, maybe you take time leading it rather than riding it.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
and-
Draco can move at his regular pace, so
right.
he'll lead and kind of help guide the
Greg-
warhouse,
Greg's
warhorse.
looking tired. That armor, which normally he wears without notice, is really weighing down on him.
Draco pauses one time and takes off the armor and throws it in the bag holder.
Okay.
Whenever we start for like the long rest, can I take the three the three things that are made out of rope and fasten them around the horses?
Okay. So you know how slinging something under a helicopter works, right?
Yeah, to the best of my ability.
Okay. So essentially, you're tying up harnesses around the horse, but you're also. Oh no, actually, because how many non-ethereal horses do you have?
3.
Oh shit, yeah. So you could definitely make their harnesses, and then I would say between like the 7 of you, you would have enough rope to then make lines that would essentially tie around 1 or 2 birds. But to lift the horse, you're gonna need 2 birds.
Yeah, so the plan was so you understand what I'm talking about. So it safely secures the horse.
Got it.
I've actually seen this in real life how they load animals on boats whenever they have
Yep.
to
No, that's
travel.
exactly it.
They'll take like basically like this thing like with
Big
4.
harness.
It has like 4. Well, that's if you have straps. But since you're using rope, this is what I've seen. You take like things that have 4 holes in it, and they link it between the holes, and there's like a weird knot, and they put the animal's legs through it, and then from there it goes around the sides of the animal, and then it actually puts like in this. It's like a one whole thing. Wherever you pull it, it's still attached to the animal itself.
Right.
And then from there it goes from the edges.
It's like a barrel knot, right?
Yeah, and then from the edges they pull on the farthest parts of them. So whenever you're pulling it, it doesn't one stress the animal and also just fucking hear it trick you in the back.
No, one of our dogs farted and it's horrible.
And,
Dog farts are the worst.
Yeah, and they're both in between me and her. And I was wafting, and she was just looking at me like, "Stop!"
And he was wafting it to me.
I was wafting it that way.
I fucking hate you right now.
God, this.
Yeah,
Oh.
speaking of choking smoke and odor.
Ugh.
But anyways, that's basically the whole thing.
Draku was going to shove a rope down Greg the Warhorse's throat and hope it came out the other side.
Oh,
Tie a loop and then hook it up.
Yep.
oh.
Greg the Warhorse is not going to be a happy horse.
Well, it's a good thing we're not counting on your intelligence to see us through this one.
Yeah.
Draku's just looking at Greg like,
I don't think the horse would like that.
well, I'm just trying to make sure Greg's cool with this. He doesn't look like he's too thrilled.
Listen, okay. He
Got
can
any
be.
lube?
I don't think that comes with the instruction manual.
Who, Greg?
Never mind.
Let's just go.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Swift, because this is exactly how you would load a horse
I
onto
know.
a ship.
I want to be very specific when I say this. Be like, you weren't specific enough. Whoops, the horse fell.
Like, whether it's loading a horse on a ship or slinging a tank to the battlefield, it's literally the same thing. Well, okay, relatively speaking, yes.
One is a tank, the other one's Greg the Warhorse.
Have you ever seen how they drop fucking tanks?
Yeah, it's nuts, dude.
All right, back on track. Come
Sorry.
Anyway,
on.
we have the
You
same
ever
idea.
seen the
just
aftermath of what happens when things don't work out properly?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I saw one time they were dropping some cargo and they didn't attach the static line and they just threw it out.
Rip.
Okay.
Anyway, so with that, you guys come to the evening. The sky, the ground, the smoke, everything turns this ungodly and unholy blood red as the sun sets far, far to the west of here. And the very little light that bathes down to you, everything is maroon. The light to the north is growing and is starting to orchestrate itself more into, rather than a blob, a honest to God wall. And that breeze is hotter. It's blowing about the same. Call it, 25 with gusts of 30 and up. But it is warmer, much warmer.
But we are at a place to where we should rest for the night.
Yes. I
Uh,
will allow that between the two geniuses in the party, that being Yosef and Diana, you know that
Draku,
unless
Draku,
something
Draku.
stupidly crazy happens, the fire will not reach here until a little after morning.
perhaps we should find a tiny bit of cover, just to get out of the brunt of the ash and
You
smoke.
think there's cover?
I mean, probably look for like the small grove of trees. Yes, it wouldn't be all that helpful, but still, it would keep most of the ash off.
Wait, isn't this bubble supposed to actually keep things from coming inside of it?
I don't think it keeps things.
I think it can.
Hold on, let me
Bubble?
look at the spell. Okay, Diana.
Remind me of the name of the spell.
The
Is it
spell is
the Private Sanctum?
Mordekaiser's Private Sanctum.
Sound can't pass through. No, it doesn't say it blocks off things
Well,
from
it-
coming in.
It stops divination and teleportation in and out. Planar travel is also blocked within.
Oh, I'm thinking of Lehman's tiny hut. My bad.
Yep.
That's what it is.
But at least anything that enters is So yeah, I guess make a perception check then.
Cowardice?
If you want to, sure.
How dark is it?
It's pretty damn dark. Dark's not your biggest concern. It's the fact that you can't see your hand in front of your face. That's the bigger
18.
problem.
Oh, I was gonna potentially see if I could have my owl do it because my owl has a better perception than I do.
Yeah, essentially you say, Biels, go look around.
Brad,
and it
you want
leaves
me to
your
roll a
shoulder, And it's
perception?
gone. You have no idea where Biels is.
And I'd like to say Biels has advantage on perception. I
Oh,
rely
yeah.
on hearing and sight.
Biels kind of flies around and eventually crash lands into your shoulder. and kind of gives you the acknowledgement that really couldn't see a goddamn thing out there.
Damn.
The
Well, okay.
second one
Let
is-
me roll the first though.
The second one is Lilith's. The first one's mine.
24 for BLs.
Okay. I would say between all of you, you guys find a kind of a tighter grouping of trees with thick evergreen canopies, some like big tall pines that kind of stop the ash as much like snow would build on their upper boughs. The ash does the same thing. So you still have to deal with the smoke and the burnt taste in the air, but at least everything you own is not being coated in ash.
At least we aren't inhaling said ash.
Well, every once in a while, sure, because it's everywhere, but
Well, yeah, but a lot less.
it's not raining on you right now. Diana sets up Mordekaiser's magical sanctum, and you guys all kind of find a space within. There is, other than for light and for sentimental reasons, there is no reason to build a fire because it is like
Toasty.
it is an easy 70 degrees right now inside this wind.
Above table.
Hmm.
Lucas.
Yes.
Would force damage do anything to fire?
I was going to ask
Force?
that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd break up whatever it was. I mean, so you would have a flaming log that you would blow up into flaming pieces of kindling that would scatter all over the place.
But it wouldn't disperse. It's not like
It wouldn't disperse. If anything, it might spread it.
On the same.
Well, hold on. I guess it depends, because that's like what a bullet does to a tree. But like, if it would just be like, if you're trying to smother it with force, that could work.
I was gonna ask the same with Eldritch Blast.
yeah,
But
mine is
let's
my
say if
energy
an
being
Eldritch Blast would that is an interesting thought. Because what's the beam?
I have 2 beams. It's a 1d10 force damage.
No, okay, so like an Eldritch Blast would take out like, let's call it a foot sphere.
A beam of
Right.
energy crackling, or a beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range, but I could do it on anything.
Right. So if you if the ground was on fire or a tree, you would like force snuff out like a foot cubed, or like a foot squared, I should say, like a sphere, a circle with a diameter of 1 foot.
What about my energy beam?
What is the diameter of the beam?
It doesn't say.
I thought it's like a lightning bolt. It's 5 feet.
Says a beam of energy within 90 foot.
That's a 90-foot range. So let's call it a 5-foot beam. So same thing. Would snuff out everything, because essentially you're fighting fire with fire at that point. But still, who's to say that the stuff doesn't immediately come back? But like in a pinch, you could knock out a 90-foot trail that is 5 feet wide and absolutely clear of any and all obstructions.
That would be a good thing.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't give me fire resistance. Damn it. I was gonna say I do also have armor of Agathis, but that doesn't give me fire resistance. It just has spectral
It does.
frost.
It does cold damage every time you get hit.
It does cold damage, but
So would I be able to theoretically be on Greg the Warhorse, riding him towards the wall of fire, and then blast an energy beam through it and have him fucking haul? Well, he's dying, so never mind.
if we
Because-
rest, I can cast Lesser Restoration on him again. And I can also do.
You have to understand that it's not the flames burning you, it's the heat. That's going to kill you. That's
Yeah.
going to kill you if you don't have some sort of resistance to it.
Can he
because-
wear the cloak? Sorry.
Not big enough.
Not big enough.
Just a fucking warhorse with a cape.
Horse with a cape. We will look into this.
Cape of billowing.
El Diablo.
But
All right.
that is the thing with forest fires is like, you know, the trees might be scattered to where they normally are, and if they're on fire, you might be able to stand between them and not have any flames near you. But the only problem is that the air around you is 415 degrees, and
You're cooking.
yes, you're cooking.
That's cooking with fire.
They
God,
they-
fucking
Volcano
damn
right
it.
there.
in the wildfire fighting, they call that the popcorn effect. When you lay down in your deployable shelters and the heat becomes so intense, and the wind, especially with those up and down drafts, that it'll pick you up out of your little like emergency blanket sleeve and just insta bake you into a nothing.
Into a nothing.
Yeah, well, until you're a crispy hunk of what used to be human.
But he's saying
Yum,
not a
pork.
human.
Crispy hunk of tiefling.
Mm.
Even more than
tastes
you
like
already
chicken.
are. Anyway, is there anything you all want to do before you bed down for the night? Besides preparation of the harness and attachment points for Kali, and what Lucy will essentially, she is going to, well, you will all watch her spend on about an hour changing Turbo, the horse with the pink curly Q in its mane, into a giant eagle with one of its feathers, one of its tail feathers being a pink curly Q feather.
Draco's gonna spend a decent amount of time, like probably a good 15 minutes, trying to change Greg the Warhorse into something.
Roll an Arcana check.
Can I
This
give
is
him
why I
adva-
love
Can I
D&D.
give him advantage?
Yes, you can.
I give you a bit.
How do you inspire him?
Bitch, consider yourself inspired.
I'm inspired too. Wait,
How? How do you
Oh, no,
inspire
How do
this
you
man?
give him advantage? Are you giving him a bardic inspiration?
Well, I was gonna say I'll help him with the roll.
Oh.
It's like-
Again, how do you help him?
walk up. What the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to turn him into a fucking thing that with wings. Pegasus.
I'm just rolling just to see how it would go.
Pegasus!
Nope. I wouldn't be able to help him.
Alright, Drake, you sit
Wait.
there.
Wait,
Uh,
wait.
What?
Do I lift up Greg the Warhorse at least a little bit?
Don't just throw Greg. If you physically pick him up, then yeah, sure. But he does not levitate under his own free will.
I'm like lifting him. I'm like bouncing him. Fly.
I can see it now. You're just like bouncing your horse. This horse that weighs like a ton and a half. You know, and Greg is not thrilled with what's happening right now, and making all sorts of whinnies of protest.
Wait, hold on.
And you're like, "No, you're not a horse anymore."
What's up?
You got it. Yeah.
Okay. At very least, he's not as irritable.
And I
Sorry.
use a chance whenever Draco lifts up the horse to like take the sling and put it under and slowly lift it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Greg is upset about his jostling and the sling, but eventually he settles down, much like the rest of the horses. They're not too thrilled with having something binding around them, but
They wear a saddle all day. Fuck off.
as most of them have been loaded and offloaded off the Great Turtle, on and off of the Great Turtle, they're used to the drill.
Yeah, true. I start walking around. I guess after Greg the Warhorse doesn't turn into some mythical flying creature,
He does not turn into a mythical flying creature.
I walk
This would be the
around.
perfect
Wait,
time
wait,
to have
wait,
polymorph
wait,
whenever Draco's trying just to turn him into something.
No. While
Dude, you
Draco's
would have
doing
blown his mind.
while Draco no. While Draco's doing this, I'll cast minor illusion. Make it look like he has wings.
Okay, slide a hand and make it happen.
Sleight of hand.
What do I have to roll against this?
Can I assist him?
Your passive.
16.
What's your passive?
19.
No.
Can I assist him?
Yeah, sure.
So would that give me advantage? So roll.
How
again.
are you going to
Yeah.
use this? Are you gonna try to distract
Go
Draco?
ahead
Distract.
and- Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
are you gonna
distract
try
him.
and distract?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do, Thea, to distract Draku while he's slowly bouncing Greg the Warhorse?
Steal one of his things and run.
No, you
No.
will fucking die.
I would die.
I would just say, like,
what
what
do you? I try to have a conversation with him while so he can focus on me.
Roll for ADHD.
No, what do you say? Let's play this out because this is
Okay.
hilarious.
So, what are you doing there, Draku?
You
All
hear
right,
Greg?
make him fly.
Oh,
The horse fighting.
it looks like he's flying.
No, I'm picking him up. Duh.
And what are those wings?
Okay, so what does your minor illusion do?
Minor illusion just cast an illusion.
Okay, what is it? Describe to me the illusion.
Oh, I just put 2 small wings on the fucking horse.
Here,
Okay.
we'll do this.
It can
I
basically
saw you
roll your
do it.
sleight of hand again.
roll my sleight of hand again.
Yeah, because you get advantage now.
All right, what? Hold on. What'd you roll?
Well, he doesn't have to roll. It's just against his passive. His passive is 19.
All right.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
But here's the thing. I saw
Hey.
you do something with your hand, but
He
I'm
doesn't
too
know what it
fucking
is.
stupid to understand what the fuck
Yep.
you did.
So you're like, what's Scorpius doing? I definitely saw that, and then you see your horse like sprouts these like little Cupid angel wings, or whatever.
Greg, you did it. Those are tiny fucking wings for your big ass body.
This is why I love D&D.
Maybe, and I start stroking his mane. Maybe they'll grow by the morning. Sleep well, Greg the
He's a
Warhorse. I
grower,
give him
not a shower.
And I give him a headbutt. And
Kind of gives you a snort and kind of like trots quickly away from you.
Fucking dumbass. is what he's like.
And yeah, and I pat his
whoa.
neck, and then I go lie down.
What if Drake is able to understand Greg because of the thing from the Wolf Clan?
I don't think he's licked his horse yet.
I
Oh,
did.
God.
He did
Oh, you
lift
did?
Lick
I
his
did.
horse. I remember this.
We role played that out.
Right.
Me and
That's
him
right.
actually have a pretty decent bond. Just saying.
Please lick my fucking bird.
I did. I also
And
like Diana.
somebody really should keep a list of all the animals that Draco's licked, so that way when the time comes, this line of communication can be open.
Okay, well,
no.
me and
I'm kind of hoping he licks the dragon. Done. Just throwing that out there.
The dragon card, speak common.
Yeah, who say the dragon's gonna speak your language?
I want to say whenever I licked Greg the Warhorse, we had a very, very close bond. It wasn't that we can actually communicate, but it was he knew what I was talking about. I knew what he was talking about, but there was no speaking.
Very intimate interaction with a man and his horse.
God.
Yeah, like we understand. Right now, Greg the Warhorse, who has an intelligence of
Higher than you.
-4. So he is more stupider than I am.
Yeah,
We are.
Did you just
fucking
really
one.
say stupider?
I did.
that was the
What
point.
that from me, love?
Yes.
Oh, that makes
So-
it so much
I
better.
know that's the point.
Me and Greg
Fucking damn it.
are.
Two peas in a pod.
We have that fucking synergy. Synergy.
Synergy.
Synergy. I
Oh,
can't
God.
fucking say it.
It's a bromance.
It is. It's a Greg Warhorse horseman.
Nothing really gay about it.
Okay.
The whoremance.
Do you actually not know that song? It's a nigga he is
No,
song.
I know it. That was actually came to my head as soon as you said it. Okay, with the slings being crafted, Lucy turning Turbo into a giant eagle, and Greg the Warhorse sprouting very tiny wings. Is there anything anybody else wants to do before you guys bed down for the night?
No.
Could I
Okay.
potentially? Does anybody have any extra cloth?
Yes.
Like you
I
can
would say
shower
between
with
spare
the-
clothes, between
Done.
everybody, and maybe some traveling bolts or what's not been thrown in the bag of holding. Sure.
Huh?
What are you gonna do?
Potentially, maybe we should either make scarves for ourselves so we can breathe through that.
We already
Help
have
us.
like bandana things.
D&D in 2020. We're making face masks.
No, fuck! Stop it.
Or I was gonna suggest maybe we should do it for every single animal.
I thought we already did that though. Am I wrong?
Well, everything at this point has been, I would say, kind of jimmied. So if you wanted to take some time,
Yeah, like an actual like
properly
spend a
make
couple
stuff,
hours.
Sure.
Because I meditate, I don't need to sleep the whole 8 hours.
Yeah. Absolutely. I won't make you roll for that because. Give me. I'll let you choose intelligence or dexterity.
They're the same. They're both the same.
All right, give me a roll.
19.
Yeah, you make masks and masks for everybody and every horse and every animal, and you even after a bit. Actually, yeah, he will allow it.
Greg the
Um,
Warhorse.
No, Chance the Gila monster will allow you to make a mask and put it on his head.
I guess it's better than the bread.
I Hmm.
I
Red's
just
really
remembered
good.
that. Fuck.
I just figured since we kind of haphazardly did it last time, we might as well
Right.
professionally do it. Might give us advantage on the rolls? Maybe.
I would say it would certainly help for what's to come.
Yeah. It's more beneficial than that.
Okay. So with that being said, is there anything else? Swift, I knew you were kind of itching to do something.
I have a question. More a question before I do anything. How long until I have to start using spell slots to keep them? Is is it 4 or 5 compatriots that I can just summon with this wand?
What did we say? It was a day?
Yeah, we could say it's a day.
I thought because after that you could use your own natural necromancy spell to like permanently.
It's not permanently, but basically
Right.
yes.
Right, but keep the the up tuning to make them from going back.
Yeah,
to
so I'd have
mindless.
to use two level 3 spells.
Okay. Yeah.
Do it.
What are you gonna do?
Hey.
Are you gonna do the necromancy band like I sent you earlier? No
Uh,
wind
that-
instruments, but you could kick some ass on some strings.
So I have another question. If how long do I have to wait until I can use the wand again? Is it 24 hours or what?
It's a long rest like anything else. You gain. How many charges you have on it?
I thought you just said it was 1.
No, you have 4 charges.
I have 4 charges on this wand?
Yeah,
How many charges can I use in one cast?
many as you want, but if you use
Holy
all 4,
fuck.
if you use all 4, there's a chance the wand breaks.
I know, but still, holy fuck.
25% chance. And you
I didn't
only roll
realize it
one.
was that good. I thought it was like one charge.
I was trying to figure out where I got the +2 on that roll, and I just remembered Jack of all trades also affects that.
Okay, so it's 4 charges, and does it just regain 1d4 at dawn?
Yep.
Or well, not dawn, but after long rest.
Yep. I thought we stamped all these rules out.
We did not stamp those out. We just the thing with the thing. We just figured out what the stats were and shit like that. That's all we did.
Oh, like what? Okay. Fuck. Sorry.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna start preparing some fucking zombos.
Yeah. You gonna do zombies or skellies?
I think it'll be more better to have zombies than skeletons.
Okay.
So, fucking boom, 3.
Burning flesh.
I'm
I
gonna
love it.
Yeah, we're gonna have 3 sets of 4 zombies, just 12 instantly.
What? Excuse me.
Yeah.
12s. How?
Because every time you said that, like every charge is four zombies.
No, you crazy bastard.
Okay, that's why it's so weird. It's
No,
like okay,
one charge is one creature. You have 4 charges.
okay, so boom, 3.
Yes.
That's why it was weird. That's why I thought it was one charge, like one charge
No.
for 4.
No, much like if you expend 1 charge of the Wand of Magic Missiles, it shoots 1 magic missile.
That makes more sense. That's what I was like, okay.
Or
what-
1 volley of 3 darts.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah.
That's why I was so weirded. So yeah, 3.
No! Crazy bastard. No, okay, so yeah, you have 4. You can cast 4, but you're gonna cast 3 so you as not to fuck up the wand.
Yes, and the commands I give them are going to stay on the perimeter of the bubble, and when they see something within their vision range, that they are to scream as loud as possible. That is hostile.
They kind of slack jaw, give you a, and then they like turn to like limp off to where you want them to stand.
Any weird looks going on?
Yeah, sure.
Not for me.
You see that the good doctor was 1 second from loosing a massive fucking arrow from her bow before realizing what was going on, and the paladin was reaching for her spear to throw it, but as the information dawns as it comes in, everybody kind of relax.
Oh yeah,
Relaxing.
sorry. We have a friendly necromancer. They exist.
Could I also have BLs have a look out?
Sure. Biels will, with her newly fitted mask, will take flight to a tree that can barely be outlined above you guys and perches.
No, I
All
look.
of these odd sentinels, even though they're not more than 20 feet away from you, look like they don't exist, as it's just a weird silhouette in the smoky wind.
Can I look over at Scorpio saying, "Hi, can you get 6 more of those masks, please?"
Sure. Do you want me to roll more?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Don't
You
fuck
chose
this up.
whatever's higher.
They don't have to be great. They just
Okay,
have-
10. 10, that's...
Are you making masks for the zombies?
Yes.
This is 2020.
Can they
Zombies
not
have
just
feelings too.
They don't have to have the mask, but just for the hell of it.
Yeah, you start to hear the zombies coughing and retching. Well, no, they wouldn't because they're already dead!
Yeah, they're dead and they have poison immunity, so whatever.
They don't even use their lungs.
They
Just
just
make sure none of them bite
are.
us.
They'll be fine. You'll be fine. Trust me.
Okay.
We wake up and we're all zombies.
Whoa. Need to calm down there, Lucas. You're gonna get some people not happy with you.
Fuck those people, man. My sister's a respiratory therapist. Masks don't do anything unless they're N95s.
Valid.
Bruh.
Anyway. So, with that, you guys go to bed. Unless there's anything else. You know, we got masks, we got zombies, we got horses. This was rather productive for a right before bedtime. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do.
Also, a
so-
little bit of trolling on Draku.
Yeah,
With,
that's all I got.
So with that, you guys find yourselves to an uneasy sleep as the temperature in the night climbs from 70 to about mid 90s.
Great balls of fire.
Completely, it's a dry heat, baby.
Arizona.
Yeah, fuck that place.
Oh.
No, if it came down to a wet heat with humidity versus dry, I'd take dry any day.
A
Las
question real quick,
Vegas
Polo, I'm
feels
so sorry.
perfect at 90 degrees.
Swamp ass.
Yeah.
I don't want swamp.
Hold on,
Fuck
I
the
have a
South,
question real
That
quick.
shit's so nasty.
Thank you, appreciate it. What?
Hey man, I did some time in Atlanta and oof, that was awful.
Have you ever been to Louisiana?
No,
in New
I wanna
Orleans.
go.
Minnesota's
New
probably
Orleans
just as bad during the
sucks
summer.
during the summer.
I have. I've spent
It
3 years
sucks.
in Louisiana
It's
with
it's
the
great.
wretched swamp ass.
It's great, but it sucks.
Oh, in New Orleans? No, that's no.
It smell like doo doo.
You on the wrong side of the streets. You in the ghetto.
Yeah.
Spent the weekend there.
I used to work on the road, and I was in Nicaragua in the fucking jungle for 9 months.
Ugh.
Why were you? What did you do? What?
I was a welder on the road
Huh.
before I was a tattoo artist.
Damn, that's actually really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, swamp ass for days.
So are you
For
comparing
days.
Nicaragua to Louisiana? Is that
Well,
what
I've-
this?
I've only been to Louisiana once.
The only thing I can compare to come close to like jungle swamp ass is Korea
Korea. Yeah.
after monsoon season.
Also,
Eh. Oh,
no, Polo. We don't have a question. Whenever I'm creating these zombies, do you just let me use the base health, or do you want me to roll for their health?
Use their base stats.
Okay, got it.
jungle
Alright.
funk.
So, with,
Jungle
Jesus.
crunk, brother.
All right. Yes.
oh my God.
Everybody go to sleep.
Okay, so with that, you guys go to sleep. The temperature rises to, as I said, about mid 90s. Call it 95 for you perfectionists. And the wind is still blowing. I'd say in speed, it's picked up a couple miles an hour. We're pushing about a solid 30 consistent. Every once in a while, a big gust will come in, and that light is close. And it's so close now, you can watch it moving towards you. It's still about a mile out, but it's becoming rather visible now. And you can see as the fire kind of jumps from tree to tree. The ground is like dark and smoky, but you can see looking up into the smoke as these canopies, as almost much like in the fall, a tree looks like its leaves are on fire. Instead, these trees are actually on fire. And now you can start to hear this perpetual, I would call it a growling sound of all the cracking and snapping of lumber as it is consumed by flames and the moisture within gets boiled and burned out of it.
More of a hissing.
Do we know anything about how deep this wall is?
You do not.
Okay.
We would be able to. Is
So,
send
and
somebody over.
are all of us flying over?
No, some of us have to walk.
So there needs to be obviously a person on each bird to control it.
So Lilith
And-
and
As per the normal rules, I would say everybody but Draku could ride. So you could have two, or you could have a pilot and one passenger. Draku just, it would be the same thing if Rack was with you guys. Those two gentlemen are just too massive.
I will walk through. I'll wear the fire resistant
Why are you
cloak.
awake?
Uh,
It is 10 o'clock at night. You have to
But
go to
if
bed
you're carrying horses, it
Go
can
to
only
bed.
be
now.
just the
You're
pilots
always up
and
unless you have
one
a
horse
nightmare.
per
Don't
two
think
birds.
about natural disasters.
That will give you.
Fine.
That will be
It happens. Not
enough to do that. So a couple trips will have to be made.
Of course.
I'll go with Draco. I have access to healing spells. If any of us gets decently injured, I can heal us. Either one of us.
They're nightmares. They're called nightmares for a reason. Go to bed.
Hey, get out of here. Go to sleep. Go to bed.
I'm gonna be right back.
You don't have to worry about anything.
best parents.
We're
Don't
gonna
be a
be here to
pussy.
get to take you.
Sleep.
Nothing bad.
We are men.
Get out.
We are manly men.
Oh,
You're stuck up here. Get out of up here.
get out of up here.
I am alive and well. My back's even feeling better. Mommy is alive and well. Her back still hurts. But we're not going anywhere. Nothing bad's gonna happen. We're not even at risk of a snowstorm. Everything's fine. Okay?
Dude, a snowstorm for a kid should be like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, a snowstorm is probably just gonna be fun for you.
It is the greatest
Nothing
thing
bad
ever.
is going to happen.
God, I wish we got
Go to sleep,
more
you
snow
close
in the
your eyes,
great
you
state
wake
of
up.
Oregon.
I'm surprised that we don't have snow on the ground at the moment. Well, we did, but it melted.
Or you're
Usually
gonna
we have like a good foot of snow by now.
Every
Here in
year,
Minnesota.
the Farmer's Almanac
Get out of
comes out
here.
and said this year's going to be the worst winter ever,
Don't
and it's
worry.
always a letdown for us in the Northwest.
you
like,
live in that fear. If you
We've
live
had
in
a
that worry,
biblical
you're gonna be
snowstorm for
working.
around here. There's like 3 feet of
Hang
snow
out.
on the ground, and it lasted for like a
What's bringing
month.
this
That
on?
shit was amazing.
what's bringing this?
I think
Wait,
that was
wait,
it.
wait. Snow exists? We get like
You're
barely
just
an inch
overthinking.
ever.
Oh, we here we can get up to 4 to 5
Don't
feet.
worry.
What's
Yeah,
no?
Snow does not
I plan
exist
on
in
being
the
on
south.
there for a long freaking
Well, it
time.
does on the mountains.
To annoy the fuck out of you.
We don't have mountains.
Actually,
There's
Arizona
no
does have
Appalachian
mountains.
That's what I'm talking about. There technically is
Uh,
snow in Arizona.
No, you mean
Mother-
the
There's no
Apache
snow in the valley.
No, no, no. It was
Get out of your head.
reclaimed
I
by
doubt
the
it. I'll even tuck you in.
reappropriated by the United States.
Fucking hell.
Oh shit! That was so bad.
Hmm.
Oopsies.
Can we say that on Twitch?
No.
I didn't even hear what you said. So
Up. If you get banned, don't you
I was
blame
think-
them.
I was making fun of you because
Some-
you didn't know the name of the Appalachian Mountains, and you called them Apache Nation, and I thought that was hilarious.
oh,
Appalachian Mountains. I
He said-
remember that. I remember the Apache Mountains.
Apache Nation. Not quite.
What are they? The Rockahoan Mountains? What?
To be fair, that'd be a dope ass name.
You know that's going to my D&D campaign. Rockahoan Mountains.
Oh,
Alcohol
God.
Mountains. There you go. An Apache Nation.
Okay, we're done. I'm done.
Cube, we know we love you. We wouldn't do it if we didn't.
I'm not paying
bullshit.
attention. I'm fixing my mids waivers sheet because since I did everything on the roll 20, I just haven't actually done it in the mids waivers.
You haven't missed anything then, there, good buddy.
Yep.
Anyways,
Totally.
I'll be on the ground with Draku. I have access to
Okay.
healing spells, so I could heal either one of us if need be. And I have innate resistance to fire. That way nobody would have to waste or use anything.
All right, so as you wake, break camp, get everything packed up. I'd imagine that
Okay.
everything that can is thrown in the bag of holding,
Yes.
just to lighten the load that anybody will have to walk or it to be flown to its destination.
I am
But-
going to wear the cloak of fire resistance.
Okay.
And attune to it because I don't know if it's tunable or not.
Yeah. You probably would have attuned to it during the long rest.
Yeah. So yeah, I slept with it on. I took off my displacement cloak and I put that on. So I attuned
Okay.
to it during the sleep.
So the question is for the flying team, do you want to send 2 passengers over to hang out at the landing area, or do you want to just start sending horses over that will be
Well,
left unsupervised?
Potentially, we should have Thea on the other side. She's more than likely light enough, and she has access to message.
One thing I would do want to see
Yeah,
for
that's
sure
fine.
is like what the flames look like before we decide to do anything.
Yeah, because I still have my dagger to be able to
Mhm.
take out the flames.
Like it just in theory, we may be able to cut a path if it's good, if it's not thick enough or the amount of fire.
Worst
I
case
don't know.
scenario,
Again, It's not the fire.
I know
it's
it's the heat.
worst case scenario, I have 2 pinches of the drust of
Yeah.
dryness.
Well,
Fuck.
technically, you have 2
With 3,
stones.
but I thought we had 3 stones.
I have. It says 2 stones.
Okay, so we only use 2 stones. No, or
All right.
I do have a question. Since well, if we all have fire resistance
In theory.
with the
not
bush,
all
so
of
we
us.
wouldn't.
No, not all of us. We don't have enough. I thought.
I have.
Well, You technically
Oh.
have enough for all of the bipedals in the party, but you wouldn't have enough for your horses.
And that's why we're bringing them over the fire, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, you're saving the fire resistance potions for
The dragon.
dragon.
The dragon. Sure. So if I do put the flames out with the dagger, would it also dispense the heat? Or would the heat still be there?
Not necessarily. Because you would snuff all non-magical flames, and it might not even be the immediate flames that are creating this heat, it's the mass itself that blows through. And in fact, that's going to be one of the challenges that Lilith and Lucy face when they handle animal checks, is they have to fight up and down drafts that have, sucked down those big-ass water tanker airplanes that fly over forest fires if the pilot's not paying attention.
Oof.
The reference to my dad's favorite movie of all times, Smoke in Your Eyes. No, not it. The movie is Always. Good movie, great movie.
Okay.
I had a question and I forgot my question now. Damn it.
3.
I don't know, right? So I guess we took a long rest, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I gain
Yeah.
access to all my
You've all
spells.
woken up. Camp has been struck. Everything's been stowed. Everything that doesn't want to be carried or was considered too heavy was thrown into the bag of holding. The question now is what and who goes over first to the other side.
Well, what does the flames look like from us?
The flames aren't going up too much higher than the fuel they're burning, so I
Probably
would say
like
the
15
flames.
feet.
What?
15 feet or less.
No. They're like 100 feet tall.
Oh, whoa! These trees are 100 feet tall.
Some of them are, sure.
What are we doing with fucking Californian trees?
Well, okay, fine. Let's be a bit more realistic. Let's call it 60 feet then.
I can kind of believe that, but okay.
Well, they climb a little up past the tree.
Yeah, okay.
Say 60 feet. The wind is picking up, and so is the heat. It's with the fire called a mile from you now. I would say it's 110 degrees outside.
This would be the great time to have a fucking druid, I swear to God.
But you're stuck with a warlock. I'm sorry.
No. The reason I'm thinking, because I'm thinking of like a spell that in the druid's list called Control Wind right now. Is the problem.
That's like a 9th level spell, I thought. Control Wind, it's like 8th level.
Or there's a gust.
But yeah, but a gust. That's like a fart could do as
Oh
much
no,
as that.
it's 5th level. Control. I'm thinking control weather.
No. It's not. You're not gonna change the whole fucking weather. It's just just a
Yeah,
little bit.
control.
I mean,
weather,
if somebody had
call rain.
control flames, even then. Wait.
What?
Wait, a bus
There's-
table. I can do create water up to 30 gallons, I believe is what it said.
Is that just for one
Is that a
usage
spell
of it?
or is that a cantrip?
That's a spell.
Okay,
Okay.
Polo. I have I have a big question for you.
All right, let's hear it.
With the new expansion added, Tasha's Cauldron to everything, they gave things like optional features for classes. One of them for the wizard is a cantrip formulas. You basically at 3rd level wizard. Once you finish okay, I'll just read what it does. You have scribed a set of arcane formulas in your spellbook that you can use to formulate a cantrip in your mind. Whenever you finish a long rest and consult those formulas in your spell book, you can replace one wizard cantrip you know with another cantrip from the wizard's spell list. Potentially, Yosef could gain control flames.
Okay, but how much does control flames do?
Not much, but it's a cantrip.
That's fair, but also remember, it's a lot more than the flames itself.
Let me check.
Your fire-resistant cloaks are going to counter both the flames themselves and the heat. This is like wearing, or the cloak of at least fire resistance. That's going to be like wearing a fireman's jacket. That's going to do you some good.
Yeah, and even that, then a fireman's jacket only does so much.
Right. To be as hot as shit, you might take some heat along the way and some damage, but it probably won't kill you.
You can
Probably.
instantly extinguish flames within a 5-foot cube.
Okay, yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
This is for Lilith. I'm asking for you. If she, because create destroy water is non-concentration, and it's a 30-foot cube wherever she casts it. So and it's 30 gallons of water. If she is up there on Kali and she has bless on everybody, which is concentration, could she also cast create water in a certain spot and just do like a big 30-foot thing of rain to drop down?
I mean, as a first level, you can alternatively the water falls as rain within a 30-foot cube.
Yeah.
Extinguishing exposed flames in the area.
Yeah.
Like what way? Is it only it's just a level 1 spell, create water?
Yeah, it's level 1.
Create or destroy water.
You can do an additional 10 gallons or increase the size of the cube by 5 feet per each slot above first. So if you were to cast at a 5th level spell, you'd add 20 extra feet to that.
Yeah, she also has another one that's is it?
I mean, I think it's a good idea.
Would she be able to do that while having bless up?
It's
I mean,
Yeah.
I would. It makes sense.
If it's
to
not
me.
a concentration, then
it's not
absolutely.
concentration.
Wait,
I'm
I
just
have a
asking.
question.
For her.
Mhm.
If we got wet, would that help? Because technically, when the heat evaporates the water off us.
effect. Line frost effect.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how your body cools itself is when sweat evaporates off you. It takes that heat with it. So, yes, technically.
Well, and cubed for you, you're just along for the ride. The main ones that have to be worried are
Right.
pilot.
I know. This is more for them because I know some of us are resistant. So I'm just trying to throw out some other ideas that
well,
they don't have a so we don't have to use the fire resistant potion.
me and Scorpius are resistant. So
And
we
I
could
got
just-
healing spell, so I can heal us a good bit.
Yeah. You have I think I gave you a
My dagger gives me fire resistance,
fire
so I
resistant
didn't need the potion.
Oh yeah, sorry. We all have a healing potion that's made daily.
Yep, and in fact, the good doctor will dispense those out right now. We'll
Is
say,
it
well, do
superior healing?
we want? Yeah, it's
Okay.
the second one. Do we just want to make more trips and take everybody up over it so no one has to walk through it? Two
No.
birds could carry Draku.
I would say that's actually ideal to probably. We just get a couple people
Well,
over.
Kali can carry Draku by herself.
Right.
Yeah, but once you drop off the
he,
birds.
he has a pretty high wisdom.
And she has carried me before.
Me and Yosef. Well, I'm pretty small and light, so I could ride on the bird with someone.
Lilith, Kali, you and Kali share a mental link, so you can command her. But what is the extent of that mental link? Is it a mile?
Oh, the distance.
Yeah, for summon or find steed. It's like the 3rd level paladin spell. The 3rd or 2nd? Hold on, let me look. But there might be a point where you might not be able to give Kali commands about what to do.
I mean, you could give a general command.
Sure.
Go towards the volcano, get him across.
When it's not hot land.
Could it be go pick up Draco and bring him back here?
That could very well be. Yeah. No, I'd allow that. I just wanted to make sure that everybody's on the up and up of what that all entails. Because you have given her commands like that in the past, so that's no big deal.
Yeah, I think you.
Yeah, it's been go pick him up and bring him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, me and Scorpiers can hang out. They drop, y'all drop off the horses and the other people, and you can pick us up on the next trip. Just
Fine
send
with
your
me.
bird to pick me up, and then the doc. No, Lackey can fly back and pick up Scorpiers and whoever else is staying.
If it's only one
fly back
person
in.
on the bird with the
But can
what's
What
their
do you-
names?
together?
Lilith,
what was that?
I'm sorry, you were cutting out there.
Yeah.
Scorpius and
Lackey, Lucy.
Lucy fit like her bird carry both of them.
I mean, my total equipment's only like 85 pounds, or yeah, not 85, 58 pounds.
So think about it.
I think it's
The
just because I'm a
birds
beefy
can
boy.
Carry 2 birds can carry 1 horse. 1 bird with nothing on it can carry Draku. 1 bird can carry 2 normal-sized humanoids
I mean,
with all their stuff. And maybe if you wanted to really goose it, 1 bird could carry 2 humanoids and Thea.
I mean, for carry weight, how we calculate for playing characters, it's 15 times strength. So would it just be 15 times the animal
Strength score,
strength
yeah.
modifier?
No,
Or
they're
is
not modifier.
the- not the modifier. I accidentally said modifier.
But like for this operation, Lucy's going to doff her full plate, throw all that shit in the bag of holding.
That's probably a good idea.
Because that's like 80 pounds in itself.
Yeah.
Which that in itself can carry Tia.
Well, when Lucy goes back to pick up Scorpius, I'll send Kali with her so that way Kali can pick up
My fat ass.
Draco.
Okay. And then I guess the question still remains is, do you want 2 passengers to go over first or start slinging horses first?
I say passengers first.
At least one passenger over so that way they can watch the horses as
Yeah.
they
Right.
land.
Well, and remember, each bird can have 1 passenger, and maybe even you could squeeze Thea on that first run over there.
Yeah, I was gonna
too.
say we should send Thea, especially since she has
Get 3
message.
people at the landing site on the other side.
Diana also has message too.
Well, you have message, your light, and then we can leave you over there. See how deep the flames are. Message has a range of 120 feet. If you can reach us with that, we might just try and run through.
That's debatable.
What message?
Oh my god! Everybody's poking me shit.
That's what I want to do. I'll be right back.
Hold on.
Someone's got to go poop. That's not me.
No, I'm sorry. I'm slightly starving. I need to go make something to eat.
Oh, I know that. I've been waiting till after.
Hungry.
You're gonna be waiting a while. Probably another 2 hours.
Wait, hold on a
Your,
second.
your thing is with you.
What? Let me get this straight. Are you lashing all the zombies together to sling them over the fire?
Yeah.
What?
I forgot about all that.
I'm throwing them in a tarp. Like I'm like making them sit in balls. I'm like fetal position, all three of them,
My God.
and then wrap them in a tarp. And
I
then
I don't know if we can fit
Tie it
that
off.
many
Birds
people on
could
the bag
carry
of holding.
4 zombies.
no man, they don't have anything on them. They're just like humanoids, and plus most of and they're very lightweight because what's
They're
left
missing
of them.
pieces.
Yeah, what's left of them?
Okay,
There's only
Alright.
3 of them.
so Yosef wants to send his 4 zombies over in the
Three.
first wave,
I would say after the horses.
or
I would
you have 3
say-
zombies. 3 zombies.
Yeah, there's only 3.
I would say Joseph needs to go with the said zombies.
I mean, like, listen, okay? They won't do anything. I'll just tell them to stay still, and that's what they're ordered to do.
Yeah, but I still Dracu's even like he's almost swung on a few of them just because they wound up behind him. So I would say Dracu is at least on edge a little bit because he just killed a bunch of zombies the last.
No,
You
you killed
literally-
skeletons. You killed
Yeah.
skeletons.
No, we
That-
killed
boys.
zombies too.
No,
No,
there
you
were some
killed
zombies.
skeletons. There was no
No, there
zombies.
There were
Th-
zombies.
There were
There were
When?
zombies.
Where? I don't remember the zombies.
There were zombies.
There was zombies.
I
Remember,
I
got
my-
my
allow me
my
to
musket
the map.
caught
Caught
one on
It
fire.
has a bunch of dead zombies in it.
Oh wait, I remember the zombies now.
They're just like, oh wait, shit, I'm wrong.
Behold,
oh yep,
the
you guys are
zombies.
right. I'm
I
totally not
remember
wrong
the
anymore.
zombos.
Okay, but what I would probably say is I would say send some people over and start doing the horses.
Oh yeah, I want to do the horses first before I do anything with
Yeah.
the zombies.
I would say you
But I
go
I
over-
can't come with the zombies is the problem because they weigh
Oh.
too much.
Oh,
Well, and that's also if Lucy is gonna let you put dead ass zombies on her mount. And
Well, no.
behind her
The
back.
thing is that they're going to be in their own little thing. I'm like, I have like this like I have like a 50-foot tarp in my bag,
Okay.
and what I'm envisioning them is like they're all going to get in the middle of the tarp, and I'm going to tie it together.
I
And
can
make-
just imagine Lucy like over this roaring forest fire, like with 4 zombies slung under
3.
her bird, and just
so
being
this is
like,
like
"Oops!" just drop.
Why
a
don't- why-
stork drop of
Yeah, like a
4
stork.
baby zombies.
Wait, why?
Yes.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'll take them.
But the thing is, you need
Just-
you need both. You need both to do it. This is the problem.
What do you mean both?
They
Then
they
you
weigh
better
too
go
much.
talk to Lucy.
Okay, does Lucy looks like she doesn't want to do it?
She definitely looks disturbed at the idea of carrying them. But maybe you could persuade her.
Oh God. Okay, fine. Okay.
I'll give him advantage.
Wait, before
I cast
anything,
guidance.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Draco's gonna go up to one of the zombies and put his hand on the zombie's head and say, "Play dead."
And just plays dead.
It like literally falls over. stiff as
But
a
wait,
board.
but wait, it's already dead. So would it just stay there standing?
Exactly.
No,
That's
it's
the funny
not
part
dead.
about it.
I mean, like
No,
it's
it's the intention. Like
it's magically infused, so it's dead but not dead.
it's undead.
I mean, like the thing is, it technically has a mind of its own, but I say no.
Play dead.
It falls over stiff as a board.
Yeah. Yay! I did it. Okay.
Also, they all understand common, so you can.
Well, let's fucking go, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna talk to Lucy. real
Let's
quick.
quit talking
Hey,
about shit. Let's do shit.
Hey, Lucy,
Okay, so with that, watching all this, roll your persuasion.
just roll it. Don't even talk.
Yeah, just
Well, you are also guided, and
Do I have advantage in
Well,
that?
well,
guy?
say- I was gonna say,
No.
roll it.
I got a 13 in persuasion. How about you let me try and persuade?
Please, I'm going to assist you. It's like, hey, Lucy, Scorpius may have like this offer that we want to do, and you know.
And I'll just I accidentally clicked it twice. It's the 26.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
26
As-
plus 4.
as
Roll
this-
plus 4.
as this is happening,
Well, if you roll the 4, you get the 30. There you go.
Lucy climbs on top of Turbo in his majestic eagle form, flies,
It's 30.
comes over to where you're trying to tie these zombies up, and with these, let's see, it's an eagle. So these golden ethereal talons reach down and impale 2 of your zombies, and the eagle flaps its wings hard and goes skyward as it has 2 zombies gripped a little too tightly in its talons.
I'm just like looking.
Your
looking
zombies take
At, oh no, not a lot. Please, not a lot of damage.
3 points of damage each.
Okay.
Piercing?
She has 2 of them, and Turbo is struggling to hover, waiting for Kali
Sorry.
to join.
Grab the other one, Kali.
So the zombies are going over first?
That's what
Yes.
Swift wanted.
No, I didn't want him first.
Oh, what did you want then?
Okay,
Just-
let me explain what I wanted. Okay.
Okay, she drops the zombies.
Okay, no, that didn't happen. This is
They take
This
3
is-
points of
Retcon.
damage.
okay. No, retconning. This
Okay.
is what I'm trying to explain. I want them in this tarp. They're going to be like this thing where she doesn't even have to touch the zombies. They're still going to be attached by rope. You're just doing basically the same thing for horses, just with this like
Bag's
ball.
a zombie.
Yeah, this bag,
A bag of
Okay.
flesh.
and it's going to be attached between the 2 birds.
Okay.
And boom, done.
When
Finite.
does that? In the order of operations, when does that go over?
After the horses?
Okay. Do the horses go first?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not the 4 horses go directly first. It's going to be Draco, and then it's going to be Scorpirius, then the horses.
Wait, no. Me and
Negative.
Yeah, me,
Frankie
I-
can't go first.
I'm resistant to fire, so I'll wait.
me and Scorpirius are hanging out. We are the last.
Then
run.
who's going to be on the other side to help the horses?
I can
Probably
take
all the-
Tia.
I would say Thea. Thea would be the
Thea,
best bet.
Thea
She's the
and-
Diana
oldest.
and Lilith can go on 1. You can jam that with 3.
Okay, can the good doctor also jump on with
Yeah, Lucy, but that might. I don't think you could risk another one on that, given.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
see,
so
that would then just leave Yosef, Scorpius, and Draku,
And the 3 horses and the
and
zombies.
the 3 horses, and the zombies.
So then I want it to be the horses, or it unless someone disagrees with me. The
No.
3 horses.
go the horses, then go the zombies, and then go us.
Yeah, in that order. Doesn't matter.
Sure.
there.
Let's fucking do it.
Okay. All right. Lilith, make
Excuse
a animal check, please.
Before she does, I'll
Wait a
expend a
second.
bardic inspiration and give her a D8.
Can't you roll cast guidance on yourself?
You can actually cast bless on yourself.
Yeah, that
Oh.
too.
Think casting bless on yourself and Lucy might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, you and Lucy.
Oh,
Yeah, so
then I
you
won't.
can cast guidance
I was
and
gonna
bless.
cast Bless on me and Lucy
Okay, then I won't.
while we were up
expend
in
a
the air.
bardic
If we had to roll
inspiration.
another one, then I was gonna do guidance on me and her before we took off.
Okay. All right, where is Lucy's stats? Animal handling. She definitely has that as a proficiency.
Okay, am I gonna be needed for half a second so I can go do the thing I need to go
No,
do?
go take it down.
Okay, thank you.
Go Dookie.
Go, Dookie. All right, so that is a unnatural 20 for Lucy. So
Bit.
her and Turbo and the good doctor go airborne. And I'd imagine with that, like under its talons is like any like light packs or anything like that. That not like Greg's chain, but oh, that's in the bag of holding anyway.
Wisdom.
But anyway, so just like essentially filling out that last space that Thea took up on the other one, taking it up on Turbo. So +5 to all animal handling.
Oh,
Oh shit! What is this?
that's a nat 1.
Oh Jesus.
I should have given you bardic inspiration.
All right, so with that, you try and take flight, and normally this is something that Kali can do, but whether it's the wind, the heat, you don't know, but you're just too heavy, or Kali is too heavy to get off the ground.
Start you off.
Just you hear going into the fire.
Yeah.
That's okay, because that actually makes it a perfectly even trip. Because then the next time you come back, you grab Yosef and Tia, and then the only people that are left on the other side is Corpirus and Draku.
I
And the
thought
horse.
I needed to be over there first anyways to cast a
Well,
message.
you can't. There's too much weight on Kali.
What about the other bird?
The other bird is loaded and airborne.
Just hang out, man. He'll be all right.
Alright.
Or ma'am. Furball. And they're off.
Okay, yeah. With that, the two birds race skyward into the smoke, disappearing from y'all's on the ground sight. As you climb, much like in a real fire, the wind is very strong, and you have to kind of guide and control your birds through this very hostile weather. With essentially, there's a couple times where one of them will fly into a downdraft and you lose all sense of, essentially you experience temporarily weightlessness as the lift falls away from under the bird's wings and you guys plummet towards the ground, towards the raging inferno beneath you, but manage to get control, put them into a dive, gain some airspeed, get into some more calmer air. And every once in a while, you'll hit an updraft, where you are thrown vertically and have to recover that or from that too. The air up here is scorching. It might be maybe 120 or higher. It is hot up here. But you manage to fly. You get a good sense of the flame front. It's about 3/4 of a mile thick. And as you kind of clear through the thickest smoke coming to the other side, as the temperature starts to cool, being on the, I believe the correct term would be the leeward side of the flames, the big billowing smoke clouds clear, and the massive expanse of this kind of forested valley floor splays out in front of you. I should say it was a forest valley floor. Now it's just black. But you find a reasonably good spot that is cleared of trees, kind of just essentially a burnt grassy field that is currently not on fire, maybe 1/4 mile away from the back of the flame front.
1/4 mile, shit.
Set your birds down and essentially dump whatever you carried over there. The good doctor gets off, and who was riding? Or Diana gets off your bird, Lilith. And then turn right around, do it again. So
Def-
flying over. Now that you're unloaded, I won't make us roll on the return trip because that's easy enough. You guys see as the fire gets, this whole operation takes about, call it 8 minutes. So 16 there and back. 16 minutes later, they return. The flames have gotten closer. The horses are starting to look a little spooked. You still have 3/4 of a mile, so that's not quite an issue yet. All right, so trip 1 is complete. For the second trip, is it horses or
I'd
the
say
people still?
horses.
I'd say horse.
Horses, and then add Thea up there.
All right. So since you guys were on the ground, Thea, Yosef, and Draku and Scorpius, you guys didn't have to dick around once the birds got back. Essentially your guys' sling lines were already ready to go, and you tie them to the harnesses that have been already attached to the birds. And what horse do you want to go first?
Greg the Warhorse.
Okay. Greg, as unarmored form, is hoisted as the lions go taunt and is lifted. He looks a bit surprised, but Draku, because you two share a bond, spent time coaching him for to get ready for this. And they are whisked away skyward into the smoke, and you hear the flapping of wind and the whinnying in the distance as they disappear.
But
Lily,
that's
go ahead.
Is that Greg the Warhorse's tiny wings flapping?
I was gonna say, could I roll a persuasion check to convince Draku that it's the tiny wings that are helping Greg fly?
Roll for persuasion. Lilith, while they're doing that, you and I roll
32.
for pilot. Animal handling.
I rolled
what
a
am I
19.
rolling against?
It's a 32.
What do I roll against?
It would probably be insight.
Lilith,
With
the
guidance.
DC is 12. I should say for our animal checks.
Guidance on both of us.
Oh.
But wait, is Lilith here? Or
No.
is
With
she
guidance
already
on
up?
both of us, right?
Yeah.
Well, Drake,
what's
and
guidance?
if you even got a nat 20, you still would have lost.
All right, thank
You'll
you.
get
That
that
gets
99.
me to pass with a 13.
You got a 20, a natural 20.
Okay, so with that,
bad.
Kali and Turbo sail once again over the flames. This time, as this is the first time this has been attempted by your group, working in tandem to carry the heavy beast beneath, trying to climb a little more gently, and also keeping together, making sure that if one bird, goes low through a bad spot of air, the other bird falls with it. Force is equally applied on the quite frightened passenger below.
Wait, do you want me to roll a con check for Greg the Warhorse to see if he throws up or not?
Sure. I was gonna just assume he did because I would.
+1.
Yep.
Yeah. Horse puking on the forest fire.
Oh
beneath.
look, it's oatmeal.
Did you hear a little?
No, this is you guys can just hear on the ground can just hear the roar.
Be
so
really
with
funny.
that,
The horse pukes just enough that it distinguishes the fire.
No.
well,
That'd be
that is
impossible.
why they drop mud-packed water instead of just water, because it does help smother it. So
Oh yeah.
kind of, but not really.
Ugh.
Anyway, so with that, Lucy and Diana Diana and the good doctor are waiting. They unsling Greg and send you guys back. So that's trip 2 complete as the two birds come flapping down harsh through the thick, dense smoke as the ground team sees them again.
So Tia, Diana.
The good
No,
doctor.
currently on the other side is the good doctor, Diana, and Greg the Warhorse.
I thought Tia was on that trip
Yeah.
too.
Couldn't make it. Kali didn't roll well enough.
No, on the second trip with Greg the Warhorse. Did you pick her up?
Was that? I was under the impression it was without.
Oh, we were gonna say with.
But no,
Oh.
that's cool.
That's fine.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is trip number 3. Who gets sent?
Is
I
it
can
this
still wait.
time?
Yeah, I can wait.
I got 98 health with fire resistance. I'm good. I can
Okay,
wait.
I got
What,
90 health with fire resistance. So I'm good.
you got one of the 3 horses over. Who goes next?
I'd say Yosef,
Another horse.
another horse.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got 2 more horses A load of zombies and people.
Right. Okay. So you guys sling the next horse because you guys all refuse to know their names. This horse has no name.
I wouldn't know it. I'm new.
Well, no, I was like, you want to know their names? And they're like, no, just give us the fucking horse. And then they like,
You told me Greg's name.
no, that's Greg's not even his name is Garrett, but you said no. Fuck you, Lucas. His name is Greg.
This is what Draco does.
This horse's name is Billy.
Okay, you guys sling Billy up. I believe you have an Appaloosa and a Palomino, so I'll let you decide which one this is, Billy.
Appaloosa. Billy the Appaloosa.
Billy the
Okay.
Appaloosa sounds about right.
Appaloosas are mountain horses, so that works.
He's a billy goat.
Billy Goat, the Appaloosan horse.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like
just so you
that.
can stop thinking, Palominos are very regal. They got like big, fabulous hair and manes.
Fabian.
One, it's like a gold, shiny gold coat with like raven black, big Shakira hair is what I like to call it.
All right.
Mine had blonde.
Blonder.
No, raven, the color raven, not you, raven.
No. She had a horse. She had a Palomino.
Oh, okay.
What was your Palomino's name?
I called her Goldie.
Goldie. That's who the Palomino's name is. Goldie.
Okay,
Alright.
cool. So Billy gets slung. Your Hannibal handling Lilith. Lucy rolled a 17 plus 5, so she.
Oh, damn.
With guidance.
Nice. That
12.
makes 12.
That's above average.
Well, 12 is what we need. So
Roll con check for Billy.
roll for Billy. What's horse's
It's just
I
a
rolled a
regular riding
6.
horse.
So
Oh.
I'm assuming Billy's throwing up with a 6.
Let's look at what a riding horse is. It's a +1.
Okay, yeah, definitely. 7 does not beat the con requirements to hold your stomach. All right, with that, once again, into the Inferno, the Infernid Sky, they go. Billy is delivered safely on the other side, unslung, and you can see that Greg, or you see, Lilith, that Greg is, they've kind of found like a tree that used to be there, has now burned to a crisp, but they've got like Greg hitched to it. And back again to the other side. Trip number 3 completed successfully. Get Goldie for the last big item thing.
Minus the zombies.
Minus the zombies and minus us.
Okay. You guys sling up Goldie, the Palomino. The
Sad
fire.
that I really
is-
don't care about carrying zombies across this fire.
No.
Why don't we just send the zombies to the fire? See if they walk out the other side. Maybe they'll get fire damage added to their attack roll.
They'll come out on the other side being walking steak is what they're gonna be.
And just a festering, rotted steak.
Whenever we get
There-
over there, look, dinner's
there-
ready.
Trust me, there will be nothing festering because there will be nothing alive when it steps out of the other side.
I mean, technically they are undead. So,
Well, yeah,
I'm
but
sorry, I'm being an ass.
festering is a word that means that bacteria is breeding, and there is no bacteria
Alright,
living in a wildfire.
true.
All right. Anyway, Goldie is
So,
slung.
off topic. I have to put this out here. Has anybody ever read Stephen King's Pet Cemetery?
I watched
Ah,
the movie.
fuck that.
Okay, so if you've ever read it, he talks about whenever they come back to life and the stench that everything has. That's the only thing I can keep imagining every time
Oh, yeah,
Yosef says anything about zombies.
Zombies fucking stink. Like skeletons are better because it's bleached bone.
That's why you go with ghosts and specters.
All right, Lilith, make your pilot. And do I still have guidance? Are you giving me guidance?
I recast guidance every time we land to pick something
Okay,
up.
sweet. Thank you. That is 10 plus 5 plus 4, so 19.
Fuck!
Is this Goldie?
This is Goldie.
R.I.P. Goldie.
You got anything else you could throw at that?
I could give her a bardic inspiration, but
Do it.
all right, you get a D8.
What do you do to inspire her?
Oh,
There it is. Holy fucking shit, you did it. 5 plus 8 is 12. No, that's 13.
yeah.
All right,
Thanks.
how do you inspire Lilith as she and Kali look like they're struggling to get into the air with this palomino slung underneath them?
Pessimism, I guess. Just don't drop the horse. Just don't. Not allowed. I don't know. I'm just using a bardic inspiration.
Oh, come on, you gotta actually inspire them.
Flavor this shit up, man.
Come on, I know you can do it. You have to believe in yourself.
You are the wind beneath my wings.
I like that. That works. We'll go with that.
That was me.
The ever unemotional Corperius can't say anything, so Draku starts singing, and we'll just count that as that's gold. And so with that, Goldie, two
That's
birds.
fucking teamwork.
Yeah, literally. Goldie is safely slung up and over the flames. This time, you guys fight through quite a bit more up and down drafts. One particular scary one halfway across sends you plummeting to the ground with screams of all occupants aboard. Only to have the wings finally catch underneath two sets of wings, or wind catch under two sets of wings, and lift is restored. And you watch as these two birds power up to get the fuck out of there. Goldie is unslung on the other side.
Does
You
she
watch
puke?
as the good doctor, who is standing by, does some quick suturing and soothing to help some of the burns that were sustained on the poor creature.
Oh shit.
And you guys return for the fourth time successfully. That is all living horses. On the other side, you have essentially, now all that's left is a bundle of zombies. Thea, Yosef, Scorpirus, and Draku.
I thought I went over her. I thought I went over already with.
Not yet.
No, I kicked you off on the first round.
Right. I thought we were going to go for the second round. That didn't work, and then the third round.
Nobody said. You said we sling a horse, and nobody said anything else, so it didn't happen.
Fucking technicalities.
I'm just saying, if you want to tell me,
No,
tell
you're
me.
going with Yosef. You can shut up.
All
There
right.
you go.
So, do you grab the people next or the zombies next?
I'd say people next. People would be able to do more than the zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Thea and Yosef and any other light gear get scooped up. Thea, you are thrusted. I'd imagine now is a good time as any. You are Draco. You give Chance the Gila monster to Thea. The
Yeah.
20+ pound lizard.
I look at Tia and I say, "You hurt this Gila monster, and I will beat you to Gila monster food."
And this
Alright.
Chance gives
I
her
heard
a
it.
tongue flick sniff. Alright, make
No.
a animal handling check, Lilith, and please, for the love of God, roll a little better.
Guidance.
I only got 4 more. Oh,
There we go.
Yay! Yay! I did well too. Okay, cool. So that one goes up without a hitch.
19.
Actually, I'm at 19 plus your guidance is 22. So sweet. With that, the 5th trip is completed as you guys are doffed on the far side of the flames, finally getting to set eyes upon this massive expanse of slightly hazy, rolling fields of burnt black cinders. Two birds return.
Con save Tia.
Why do
Well,
I
I
need
mean,
to
that
do
would-
a con save?
All right. So with that, there is 2 passengers and 1 bag of zombies.
I guess load up the zombies. I'll go on the last trip.
I mean, we could always just say, we could always just tell the zombies to go through the fire and start walking towards their master.
Well-
Swift, would they listen to them? Or Swift's still taking a dump?
They're probably still all in their
He's
little.
still taking a dump.
They're still all in their little fucking haversack of zombie flesh.
Because he literally had them all
Wait,
sit back to
You
back.
still have the
in-
bag of holding.
That might have been taken over on the first go around. That wasn't specified, so I'll
It
allow any
wasn't-
changes.
Can we just scoop them up in the bag of holding?
I don't know if we can fit 4 zombies in the bag of holding.
There's 3 zombies.
Can we fit 3 zombies in the bag of holding?
Please allow it.
Oh, There's a lot of
I don't
shit
want
in-
to because there's a lot of shit in the bag of holding.
there's a
That's-
lot of shit in the back. I would say you could
Freaking
probably
stuff
get
giant heads in there.
2 zombies in the bag of holding.
Yeah, but I'd say just take the zombies over. We'll get the last trip.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
get the last trip.
All right. So one more piloting check, please.
Good guidance.
Oh my god. Yes,
Oh,
dude, these dice have been so hot for me. Oh my gosh.
I'm just so glad that fucking bardic inspiration worked. Jesus.
Yeah,
It-
you needed everything it got, and it gave it.
You had a leniency of 2 dice or 2 points. You
Yeah.
needed a 7 or an 8, and you rolled a fucking nat 8.
Okay, so with that, the bag of zombies is slung. They, you can hear them every once in a while making like disgruntled noises as, you know, their asses heat up from this scorching flames.
Does it smell like
And,
cooking
with
meat?
that,
Do they
you
hear?
guys land,
Ugh.
unsling the zombies, and I guess Lilith, you're gonna get off, right? And just Lucy and Kali and Turbo are gonna go back over, right?
Yeah.
What's the plan as I understand it?
Sorry, I was stuffing my face. Yes.
Okay.
But before Kali goes, I'm going to put my head against her feet.
Bless.
Tell her to go get Draku, and I'm going to bless her.
Hashtag blessed on the bird.
I would like to clarify while this is happening. I'm probably wrapping BLs in a swaddle or some shit like that so I can hold him. So he
Okay.
doesn't have to fly.
Okay. Pretty much any other like baggage, junk, backpack stuff like that. Turbo should be able to get in his talons, but Kali's gonna be working overtime to just get Draku's fat ass up and out.
I'm not that fucking big.
You're heavy though.
Fucking fatty. No.
I'm really not that fucking big.
You're okay. You're dense.
I'm 263 pounds of pure fucking mass.
I thought you weighed more than that.
Hell,
You're, huh?
no, I'm
Really?
Just, I'm just a stout
Is that
motherfucker.
right?
I mean, I can up his weight, I guess. What would you say his weight would be?
Well, because I always thought it was you came from a higher gravity, so I thought the rule was you weighed 2 times more than someone of your equal size.
Oh no.
I thought that's what we were talking about.
No,
You
I
weighed
can-
like 4 something,
no, that's
maybe
you're
like
talking-
350.
you're talking about this.
I know Rack's that big.
I mean, this is still up to you,
I can
Polo.
lift things or I can push things that require
Well, does this have the stats of a giant raven?
Yes, it does.
I would not up your weight.
We've technically done it before.
No, I would not up your weight. You're already pushing past its max carry limit by 40 pounds just by yourself.
Okay, it says base weight, random height and weight. Base height is 5'4", height modifier is 2d8, base weight is 150 pounds. So
Okay,
I'm
So 230 is perfectly acceptable because you're built like a fucking truck.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. So, with that being said, Kali, Turbo, Lucy return back. The flames are now a quarter mile away, and temperatures on the ground where you two are standing, while you are resistant, the heat is unbearable. And the birds look most uncomfortable and quite anxious to get the fuck out of there as fast as they can. So with
Yeah.
that, y'all's load up. You feel Kali kind of flex and strain, get comfortable with the mass, get herself orientated for flight. And Lilith, if you'd be so kind as to roll with Bless.
give her a second.
All right, I'm back. Who died?
Nobody yet.
Everybody. It was a TPK.
Great.
The
Can I-
zombies did Jack.
Can
I-
I help her because I am technically being one with her?
What are you gonna do?
Like I am trying to think small thoughts. I'm trying to coax
If
Kali
if you
through
wanna
it.
spend one of your inspirations, I'll allow that.
If I spend one of mine,
Yeah, because you have a pool, right? You got a fat stack of those laying around.
I got I think 3 left.
Also, not as you go airborne, Scorpirus, you notice that Turbo is struggling to get
I-
into the sky.
I'll expend a bardic inspiration and give him a D8.
Okay.
I
Wait,
will.
Through that, I guess I'll play soothing music.
Okay.
Just through that, just with my pan flute.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that D8.
Yeah, okay, let me roll it.
Sweet. Thank God. I was at a 10.
Oh. I will use one of my inspiration to help Kali.
Okay, so just re-roll the D20. Or guess just re-roll.
I still got 3 bardic inspiration, so I'm still good for the fight.
Fuck. So that's
Well, no,
8.
that's what is that plus something? What's your animal handling?
3. So that's 9.
Okay, yeah, it'll need to be with bless.
So roll your bless.
That's 12. That is 12. Ring a ding ding. We did it. So it is fucking hot. The warm air, which is great for providing lift, now unstable by these strong roaring and shearing winds, makes flight very, very difficult.
Does Draco throw up?
Con save?
All parties involved, roll a con save, because this
You
one is going to be
motherfucker.
rough.
Wait, why do we
11.
need to roll?
I
a
rolled
con
an
save?
11. I guess.
Roll.
Huh?
Why do we need to roll a con save?
You don't. The 3 passengers,
Oh.
because they're
Do I have to roll it for BLs? Because
yeah, sure. Okay, Draco con save 16, you pass.
plus
The
3.
DC the DC is 12.
Ooh.
I
And was
just
it
failed.
just like the sudden G force? Like, oh,
Yeah, essentially the shearing winds, the downfalls, the updrafts. This is one fucking roller coaster you guys are on, and you notice that Lucy kind of pulls her mask down to lose her lunch
Oh, God.
over the side of the bird as both of you throw up as Turbo is subjected to dynamic forces that would shear wings off of like small planes, and still continues to climb and pull out into the slightly calmer, less smoky air above.
I
As
did not
both
puke on Kali.
did not puke on Kali. As you on the ground on the other side see the rest of your friends and your two birds come out of it, flying high above the smoke and flames, and eventually gliding safely down with just a few feathers singed for their efforts.
Ugh.
And they both set down with a little less grace than you would normally expect from a bird. A bit more akin to a crash into the ground.
Ow!
How many of their feathers are damaged?
Quite a bit on Turbo.
I try and use mending to repair some of the feathers.
Sure, it works.
All right.
And also, the doctor does some healing. Because oddly enough, I looked this up. While these creatures are ethereal, they still can be healed. So,
You want to
and if that rule was bullshit, I'm keeping it anyway as a house rule. So, the
Wait.
birds are healed. Their guys' various bumps and bruises and nausea is addressed. And you all look around for the first time to see that the visibility is back to 10 miles. It still gets very hazy very fast from the high altitude thermals that seem to push this smoke in every which way, not just south. But
On
everything
Swaddlebeals.
that you can see, as far as you can see, is black, charred ash.
Come
This
with
one's-
me, and you'll be in a
In a
world of pure ash and fallout.
Annihilation.
Pure ash
That-
and
that-
thunder.
Annihilation. That's the one. Sorry.
Yep.
With me.
Ash
And
annihilation.
You
You
can
know what?
see, again, that perpetual growling of the fire behind you. But it has cooled down to, it's back to about where it was when this day first began, or as it was last night. It's about 70 degrees. And almost like a massive bellows effect, the wind rushes south to feed the fire.
Okay,
Are we-
wait.
how close are we to that wall of flame?
You're a quarter mile away on the other
Oh.
side, but as you are on the trailing end, it's deceptively not nearly as intense as it is on the leading end, as most of the fuel has been burned up at this point.
Oh, we should have done a control fire. See if we could at least stop some of the fires. Oof.
Well,
We couldn't do that because the wind is in the opposite direction.
The wind was not in your favor for a
If
control
if
burn.
if if it was going the other way, yes, you could do that.
well, I was wondering, like, if I could run up pretty close to it and hurl a stone of
Ooh.
dryness.
You could.
Just
I
as-
don't think that's a good idea.
Save it for now.
I would
I
say-
mean,
I
it'll
would-
put out like 15 feet squared of flames, but the whole forest is on fire. So
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
grand
the-
scheme,
The reason I say this is not a good idea because maybe we may need it to stop some fire that may be on top of that mountain in a minute that we might create.
Yeah.
That, and we can always just create
know,
a dirt barrier around.
Or you can also throw the stones down the dragon's gullet and see what happens.
Yeah.
or
What's
break
the
'em
worst
when
that
you-
could happen?
or break them when you get swallowed by the dragon.
Yeah, make them regurgitate.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's interesting. If you sprinkled the dust of dryness inside a dragon's stomach, would you no longer take acid damage because the acid would be
It would be up to you.
acid?
And then another question is, how would his stomach react with having no acid in it?
I don't even know. Like,
Ooh.
what biological alarms would that trigger? Like, would you throw up?
I think
Could you throw
I
up?
know. I think it would be
Or
death
dry heaving.
because most most creatures like us that require acid to break down things is also a mixture of bacteria.
Well,
And you're removing all that
Well, but
bacteria
yeah,
too.
that's not a quick death though. That's like I'm gonna die because I can't digest anything in a
it's
week.
cancer. Well, here's the thing. I will tell you this: if I have some stuff up my sleeve if I get swallowed.
Okay.
Kind
wait.
blast.
I got
Eat this.
we have something in the bag of holding that will
Oh wait.
definitely.
Oh no! I remember now.
What? Tell me.
No,
I can't remember.
No,
I-
you're the DM. You can't know.
I
re-
should know.
I
No,
remember
because
this.
you'll make you'll make a contingency against it.
No, I would
Yes.
never do that.
Yeah.
Yes, you would.
All right.
So if I get swallowed,
You're taking some shit out with you.
yeah.
I know. I remember now. Yeah.
Oh, I know what's in there. Okay.
What? What's in there?
There's a fat bag of gunpowder. That's one
Maybe
thing.
it may be a 5, like a barrel of gunpowder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I got that. I also got some other things.
Okay. Outside of the bag of gunpowder, I can't think of what it is. So I'm
Oh.
excited.
Well, I got 4 things that I got a while ago. And
Do we have any magic beans?
No.
well, we do have something that we got a long time ago that I've been holding on to for a good while.
I don't think you've ever told me about it, so I wouldn't know about it.
The only person that knows about it right now is Rachel.
I guess I should know, but I can't remember.
That's an oof, my guy.
I don't. Immovable
Wait a minute, I don't know
rod.
what it is.
Oh, okay. There is that.
Immovable rod.
Rip a dragon's anus out.
And I also
is the extendo is the extendo rod?
no, I don't have that one. But I do have the immovable rod, and I do also have the darts, and then I also have Misty Strip.
We have the darts.
Oh, Misty Step will allow you to. Oh, but you
Get
have
the
to
fuck
see.
out.
No, you have to see the area.
I think I might allow a roll.
A little
Yeah.
wild magic.
Yeah, little. I'm gonna think it really fucking hard and hope it works and hope I don't materialize inside like a bone or something and die.
Well, I mean, 30 feet. So,
Maybe. All right. Well, I think this is as good as a stopping point as any.
uh,
I agree.
I would, before we do end, I want to get Greg's warhorse armor back on.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Let's say you guys take a medium rest to
Short
A,
rest. Mm-hmm.
get your heads to stop spinning. Let your animals recover and kind of soothe them and essentially
Are we doing a short rest?
Sure. Let's call it a short rest.
So
If anybody's damaged, you can add another d6.
Yeah.
So-
And
so-
Diana or the good doctor will spend time healing up any wounds.
well, we still have that one potion. I don't think anybody took damage.
yeah, I don't think anyone actually took damage.
Yeah.
I was
mean,
just
technically
stating
the
if
horse
anybody did.
and some of the horses did, but it's superficial. It's nothing major.
Then yeah, a Song of Rest.
But yeah,
would help them.
everything got over perfectly fine. We didn't lose any items.
Also, your zombies smell a bit more like bacon than they did before.
Did they take any damage, or did they just smell?
Yeah, they I'll say they each took 3 points of, we'll call it fire damage, but technically it was just being in a convection oven that cooked them.
No.
Well, that was a convection of it. It's like a cloth tarp.
I believe I gain.
no,
if-
I mean the hot air running through it is convection.
Oh, yeah. I know
Well,
that.
at that point, being that close is radiation too.
The other hit points will come back, and
Aha.
and when they're nice, when they rest.
I do gain.
We have-
If we are taking a short rest, I do gain access to my bardic inspirations again.
Okay. Before we go, is there anything else that should be said or done or?
You get your
Good job, guys.
Spells back on a short rest.
Like Polo said at the beginning of the session, I hope you guys all had a nice Thanksgiving. I appreciate
Yeah.
playing D&D with you guys. It's been 2 years now for me playing with you guys. Playing
Yeah.
in high school. So
It's been a while.
Yep.
Been a good bit.
And
When did I start
this
playing?
year has been.
You started a couple
have
months after me. You started in the summer.
A lot to be thankful for. I am truly thankful. You guys are such wonderful players, and you've put up with my shenanigans, and it's so nice. I couldn't ask for better people to be around.
I think I'm one of the OGs. I think
You
I'm
are
the
one of the
only-
OGs.
I am
Listen.
the only OG, I think.
Just like 3 more years and we'll finish the campaign.
Hey, you know what? That's all good by me. I
Campaigns
mean, maybe
take a while,
things will move a
especially
little
at
quicker
level 20.
moving forward, but hey, it's
I mean,
half the fun is getting there.
yeah. To be fair, a lot of reasons that it takes forever is because we drag a lot of scenes out.
Hey, but you know what? I honestly
It's
can't
fun,
think of,
all fun shit.
I honestly can't think of ever watching, listening, or witnessing or being a part of a campaign that did what you guys just did. I've never seen somebody jump a forest fire.
Hey,
So-
listen,
They
Kratos
live
did
to tell the
do
tale.
stupid shit.
Especially with these low of rolls that we got.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Every flight was like skimming it. Like,
listen. Okay.
I'm just glad I'm a base bard. Jesus Christ.
There was a campaign I watched.
All right. Well, you guys want to say your final goodbyes before I end the stream?